It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. What's up, Maya? Welcome to the chat. Or Mayank. He said Travis Scott. Not exactly, but close. Are you a Travis Scott fan? It seems like you're a Travis Scott fan. They usually tell me I look like whatever rapper they were listening to last. But Travis Scott's a favorite of mine. I think it's cool that I look like Travis Scott. He said it's a mixture of Travis Scott and Snoop Dogg. That's funny. I actually have a friend who really looks like Snoop Dogg. He like really looks like Snoop Dogg. I don't get Snoop Dogg too often. I feel like if someone says Snoop Dogg, they're usually not from America, usually, which is fine. But I feel like someone who's like a foreign exchange student might have said that to me once. But I've gotten like A$AP Rocky, Travis Scott, Joey Badass, Izza Gold, Young Thug, Playboy Cardi, Uzi, pretty much whatever, even 21 Savage, like whatever rapper they were listening to last, or whoever's popping at that moment, that's what they say I look like. Yeah, I'm in New York City, so weed's legal. I actually got a THC pen right here. So yeah, weed's legal. I'm actually a harvest and cultivation technician. I work with weed for a living outside of making music. Um, I'm from New Jersey originally. Weed is also legal there, but right now I'm in New York. I'm in the Bronx to be exact. What about you, fam? Where you from? Where you from, brother? I'm assuming where you from weed might not be legal. I'm just taking a guess, but sounds like it might not be legal. Everybody drop their flag. Everybody drop their flag. Where you from? I want to see everybody's from. That's awesome. I'm from India, brother. Yeah, I could have guessed that. I definitely could have guessed that. I had a feeling. I wanted to say India, but I didn't want to assume. I feel like I get a lot of people from India as viewers in my stream. That's really dope, brother. Welcome. Welcome to America. clap your hands, I'ma pull up my dance. I ain't pulling up my crash out. I've been ballin', ripping through my city like I'm back now. Catch up ballin', pretty little bitty in his house. She just hit a tray with the 30, we got cash now. You guys heard about Jay-Z? His case got dismissed. How do we feel about that? Nico said, I. The grass is always green around the side that you don't piss. I'm a riff, hit some spit for a bit. Not a dick, peek the pin. I can't pull up all with them. They pretend, not a friend. If you're fucking up my ass, catch you stumbling again. You don't have to make amends. I'ma pull up, no pretend. No, you ain't on my lands. I'ma have to put the hands all up on you. You must stand up the volume. Hey, what's up, Kai? Welcome back, brother. Nice to see you, man. Nice to see you, family. What day is it today? What is it? Friday, right? No, it's Saturday. Oh, damn, it's Saturday. Fuck. That's crazy. Hope you guys are having a good Saturday night, man. It's been snowing and raining up here for like the last, honestly, feels like the last 3 days, really. It's supposed to be a snowstorm this whole week. Hey, what's up, Wuzzy? What's up, brother? Hey. Hey. Excuse me. Benjamin Danklin got me coughing. I apologize. What's the word, guys? What's the words out there on the internet, man? What's everybody getting into, bro? What they got going on out there? How's everybody doing, bro? How's everybody feeling? Hope everybody's good. It's a little chilly, man. I hope everybody's warm. Or if it's hot where you are, I hope you're nice and cool. Like I said, it's been raining the past couple days over here. It's raining, snowing. All of the above. Do. OnlyGotDope. It makes a mental potion of sonic sounds, like nothing like it. A pro is smart, I know an art, but the world won't like it. I'm as cold as heart and as red as mice, and a starving pit. I'm Harvey Dent in this little city. Not terrified, I'm terrorized as I roam the streets. Like Gotham Pass, step on the gas, I can't feel a thing. I'm in my bag, no, not that bag, it's the little things. I've only got a spark, I fix the art and mix a mental potion of sonic sounds, like nothing like you. I know this part, you wrote your heart. He said, are you gonna drop more music like Dressed in Black? Yeah, I definitely probably will. I don't know if I'll, I guess I don't want to say that, but yeah, of course, I definitely will. Yeah, it's just a matter of me finding the right producer to work with that can provide me with a sound similar to Dressed in Black, but not exactly like Dressed in Black, but something similar. But yeah, Dressed in Black is kind of the only like dance kind of song that I did, I suppose. So I hear you with that. A lot of people like that song a lot. Lester goes crazy. Yeah. Lester is a great producer. Lester's a great producer. I'll just say that I purchased a lease for Dressed in Black from Lester. I've actually purchased 2 leases from Lester. I purchased the standard lease and I guess the premium or unlimited lease or something like that. Both for the Dressed in Black beat, and when I released the music video for Dressed in Black, he still like copyright struck it. And when I submitted the lease that I got from him, like as like my what's it called, as my appeal, he still rejected my appeal. So like I have to say, like, I'm definitely not really planning on using any more Lester beats because of that. Like, if I, if I brought a lease from you and I put up a music video and I brought the video lease, like I brought a lease that allowed me to release a video and I put out the video, and then you take the monetization from it, what the fuck was the point of me buying the lease? So yeah, Dressed in Black, like it's one of those things. Like, music is so bittersweet because Dressed in Black is an amazing song. I made that song 100% myself in the booth, in the studio. Of course, Lester made the beat, but I made that song. I recorded the entire song and I made the song. You know what I'm saying? And it's a great song. I fucking love the song. A lot of people love that song, but that's one of the few songs that I have in my catalog that I have the most trouble using because of the way that Lester has it, like, restricted on the internet, as pretty much. Like, for example, if I play that song on my stream, it demonetizes my stream. Like, because the audio recording just registers it as Lester's beat. And again, I purchased the lease. I purchased 2 leases. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, it's just too much of a hassle, bro. Like, it's just too much of a hassle. So that's one of the reasons why you probably haven't heard a Dressed in Black song, because I have no interest in working with Lester again. And I hate to say that because I don't know the guy. And I'm sure maybe if I met him, like, things might be different. But just based off of the trouble that I've had as an independent artist with using his beats in particular, I would never use his beats ever again. Like, I almost wish I never used it for Dressed in Black because I created such an amazing song, but I cannot use it. Like, I couldn't do shit with it. Like, so it kind of sucks. So at the end of the day, that sucks. But it is what it is. Yeah. But yeah, a lot of people like Dressed in Black. And it definitely is one of the only songs that sounds like it sounds in my catalog. He said Shmoney and the other producers still go crazy though. I'm not really sure who Shmoney is. I never heard of Shmoney. I don't know if, like, I don't know. I don't know much about Lester. So I don't know if Lester's like part of like a group of people or anything like that. I don't know. Or is there multiple producers on that beat? I wouldn't know. Like, honestly, like, I found that beat, like, I was just vibing out in the stew after a long night of fucking studio sessions, and I found that beat, and I just said, fuck it, like, I want to make some fire, so I just made the song, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I definitely, like, because back then Lester was kind of popular, I feel like, on YouTube. Like, I definitely seen Lester's beats before, but when you, like, use producer beats, like, there's certain type of beats you kind of just always want to stay away from. And, like, like Lester, like Urban Nerd, not so much Urban Nerd because Urban Nerd doesn't get as many views. But, like, if you're, looking for beats on YouTube, of course you don't want to use a beat that has like 100K or 600K views, like, you want to find a low-key beat for the most part. And Lester always got a lot of views, but I couldn't, man, when I heard the Dressed in Black beat, what? Let me actually see. I definitely still have like the YouTube link for the Lester beat, I believe. Usually when I use a beat from YouTube, I like to collect the link in a playlist so that when it's time for me to like buy the beat, I could do that. Let me see. Because you're making me wonder, was that beat co-produced by two people or was it just Lester? Because you're saying Shmoney. Is Shmoney another producer on that beat? That would suck because I did not give him any. Oh, yeah, no, it's just, yeah, Dracula. Dracula was the name of that beat by Lester. Oh, okay, no, there's actually another producer, Lester and Jacobson. Is Jacobson another person? No, I'm pretty sure Jacobson is just is Lester's last name. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Nah, Jack the Dicker produced by Sad Money, Dirty Heaven. Oh yeah, you mean Sad Money? I'm seeing Shmoney. Yeah, so Sad Money, Dirty Heaven. That's just Smoke Dirt. Smoke Dirt produced a lot of my older stuff too, like Summertime Suicide. Um, what else? Smoke Dirt produced a lot of my older stuff. First Impressions, Your Bitch Might Be Gay, Summertime Suicide, a couple others. Um, but yeah, he's also Sad Money, Dirty Heaven. That's just Smoke Dirt. He was Sad Money, Dirty Heaven when I first met him. When I first found the Jack the Dicker beat on YouTube, that was the first beat of his I found, and I probably did like two more of his beats where he was still Sad Money, Dirty Heaven, maybe, but pretty soon after that, he switched over to Smoke Dirt. Yeah, pretty soon after that, he switched over to Smoke Dirt. We smoke dirt around here. But yeah, he was my main producer for a while. Yeah, he was, he was like my main producer that like I had a relationship with. But back then, I was using a lot of people's beats back then. I was using a lot of people's beats, a lot of YouTube beats, but also a lot of, people who I was building some form of relationship with, because that's the best way to do it, obviously. At least from an artist perspective. From a producer's perspective, the best way to do it is to make your fucking beats and put them shits on BeatStars and make a least like Lester. That's the best way to do it, if you ask me. Yeah. Excuse me. I said cute up like my bangers, your bitch cute and hope you claim her. And I swing her to my niggas, I just pray that they don't gang a lot, no. And I some strangers to the game, when I pull up to the party, it's a bang. I'm a slang, and I ask every girl out in the fifth grade, that they never understood why I feel so much pain, and I never understood. Hey, what's up, Yeti, man? Welcome, brother. Thank you for joining. He said, when you get older, are you gonna be only got dementia? I fucking hope not. Shit, I hope not. Hopefully by the time I get that age, they'll have like really good medicine for dementia and shit. He said, is that Benjamin Danklin? Yes. Yes, it is. Yours truly, Mr. Man of Steel, Benjamin Danklin, in the flesh. Coming at you, live and direct. He said, yo, what's up, my nigga? What's up, brother, man? What's up? Sometimes I wonder, not really, but I wonder who's produced the most songs for me. It probably is Pedia, but it might be Smoke Dirt. But honestly, it might not be either one. It might be like neck and neck. Like, and then now Neo too. Like Neo's got a couple songs. Neo has 3: Haiku, Where You Been, and Sublime. Pedia has Girls Are Weird. What else? I think Smoke Dirt definitely has more than Pedia though, for sure. That's for sure. Benjamin Danklin said he's happy that you remembered his name. That's what he told me. That's what he told me. What do you guys think of that Drake album? I heard a song on the Drake album that I feel like reminded me a little bit too much of myself. Honest. Just a little bit too much of myself in that song, particularly. He said I still gotta listen to it. Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna pretend like I liked it, I don't really like R&B Drake that much. Only like in special occasions, really. But that song that reminded me of myself, I kind of liked it. I didn't like it as much as I like would expect to like a Drake song, but like I kind of liked it. It was pretty cool. I think it was cool. Yeah. I can't wait till they release the first week sales or first day sales. I want to know that. What's it called again? Some sexy songs for you. I did 56 million streams in the first hour, apparently. Wait, what did someone say? Someone had asked me something. Wasn't I about to do something? I forgot. I completely forgot what I was about to do. Damn, I missed the train, walked the track to the bones. Always leave me skating, I don't even need a tool. Face getting crazy, she mistake me for a goon. I said, go on, little lady, got you shaking, got the boom. One day I'm a wife, a chick that made me clean my room. Whenever my laptop's dead, I just be feeling like, damn, I wish I had my laptop. I have so much I need to do. Then I get my laptop, and I have literally nothing that I could think about doing. You guys want to hear a new song? Tell me what you guys think about this new song. I want your honest opinions. Hold on. Pardon me, I'm just trying to find it. I think it's this, I believe. How many licks does it take till I break? Pure MDA, I can cure your mistakes. Tell me what's the risk if my wrist got a slay. I don't wanna pay, all I do is play. Sit back and back, sit back, sit back. Oh, sorry, hold on. Nah, hold on. Hold on. Where the fuck is the audio controls? Alright, I got it. How many licks does it take till I break? Pure MDA, I can cure your mistakes. Tell me what's the risk if my wrist got a slay. I don't wanna pay, all I do is play. Sit back and back, sit back, sit back. I feel my phone with that. All black, my enemies is wrong. There's no walking in my shoes, I suggest you should run. I've been singing this, but I have something in a bunch. I tell your attitude is all you rappers is my lunch. You're talking on my face, so I'm gonna wait until you done. no, I ain't quit my weed, I stuck my dick on this song. I hope you think I quit. Hold together with your wish. Why I never met a shooter or a star and trust a bitch. I'll admit I'm ignorant, not just straight to this shit. Only wanna look down from the top with all my niggas with me. Yes, I iffy, must have jiggy in the mirror. I'm so pretty, come fuck with me in my city where I'm known to get it lit. Tell me what's the risk if my wrist got a slang. I don't wanna play, all I do is play. Yeah, it's the West is spitting up my goals like it's spitting. I'm flexing, flexing, flex without a soul. How you living? I know the world is cold, my is now infinite. Another street, my bitch for the talent. Toss it back to the valley. Life is good before I fuck you and that. Okay. I mean, I bust in a bag, it's time to chat it. Fuck a bitch and fuck out of way too much baggage. So go and rap in the work that I'm having. It is a logic, relaxing off of the drug and the spastic. Can't wait till I have it. We give it back to take for our class. Speaking they candy, you make it sweet. I repeat, let's imagine. I want to jump in, that shit be tragic. Either way, the world goes on and I would still be a rat. Speaking of God, like I need a light to cook up this cabbage. Yeah, that's all I have so far. Well, that's pretty much the song. I don't know. I think it's ready to go. I don't know why I didn't release it yet. Well, I guess I kind of know why I didn't release it yet. The producer is supposed to be putting a feature on the song, so I'm kind of waiting for him to put the feature on the song. But also, like, I could just put out the version without his feature, and then when I get the version with his feature, I can put that out on a later date. Honestly, really, generally, what it was I was so surprised by how well Crash Out did on SoundCloud that I didn't want to like cut its momentum. So I just wanted to just wait until I stopped gaining plays. And now I've officially stopped gaining plays. Like, I've gone from 600 weekly plays down to like 90. So I would say now it's time to drop a new song on my SoundCloud. And I'm basing it off SoundCloud because SoundCloud, I'm on all platforms, and I have my own website. You can buy my music directly from my website, OnlyGotDope.com. But SoundCloud right now is the only platform that I'm seeing where their algorithm is actually putting your music in front of listeners. Like, it's not just sitting there gaining 100 fucking listens. It's gaining a couple hundred or even 1,000. Like, Crash Out gained 1,700 listeners. Like, whatever the case may be. But it gives me more concrete, solid data to work from than any of the other streaming services right now, because the rest of them are like, they're Spotify and Apple, so they don't really give a fuck about us little guys, He said I fuck with it. Thank you. Honestly, I think I might put it out tonight because it's time. I think it's time. All I need is to make a cover art, so I think I'm gonna spend tonight making the cover art, and then maybe I'll put it out tomorrow morning. But it's time. I don't really have to wait for my producer to give me the feature. I could put it out as is, and then, just go with the original plan that I had. Put it out as is, and then, and then put out the feature at a later date. I was also a little nervous about the lyrical content. I wrote it a lot earlier than like where I am right now, as far as just time frames are concerned. And yeah. But it sounds great. Like, it just sounds good. Like, it sounds good. Like, even though a few of the bars here or there, there's like one bar I kind of want to just change. Even though it sounds good and it works and it fits, I just kind of want to change it because, like, it might not necessarily, it definitely doesn't really represent how I'm feeling at this current time. And I don't want, anyone to misunderstand, how I'm feeling. But it's art, it's art, it's a creation, it's a painting that I finally have been able to finish, so, it's not so much about what I painted. Sure, it's about what I painted, but if this painting is taking me X amount of time to paint, however I might have been feeling when I first started painting is not how I'm gonna be feeling at the end. You know, at this point, I'm just trying to finish the fucking painting and get it out to all my people who like my paintings. You know, so I wonder if he needs me to move. They're like doing like the garbage right here and stuff. Should I move? I don't know if they need me to move. They don't seem like they need me to move. Chat, you guys want to see this? Not gonna lie, a lame bar for me can make or break a song. Nah, for real, a lame bar can make or break a song. Oh, it's not gonna show. But they're picking up the garbage. If I turn my car on and clear the fucking windows, you'll be able to see, I bet. But I'm not going to. I don't want to disturb them. But yeah, nah, a lame bar could definitely make or break a song. And it's not that the bar is lame. I don't think it's lame. And also, like, a lame bar is very subjective. You know what I mean? Like, what might be a lame bar to you might be someone's fucking model to live by. So, like, it's not that I feel the bar is lame. That's definitely not how I feel about it. It's more just like I said, it's just, it doesn't accurately reflect how I'm feeling. And the song itself, you know, is very much like, kind of in theory, like just this lyrical crash out, you know? Like I'm just lyrically just like venting and just all over the place, jumping from here to here, just kind of, you know, this spastic, rhyming madman kind of, you know, like essentially. He said, not gonna lie, lame bar, yeah. But yeah, I'm probably not gonna think too much of it. It's pretty much ready to go. Also, I don't know if it was like the right thing to put out after Crash Out, because I feel like Crash Out was such a like, I don't know, it was a good song. It almost felt flawless to me. It almost felt flawless, that Crash Out. But if I could just figure out a cover art, granted, like I have a spare cover art I could use, honestly. That's very reminiscent of the Crash Out cover art, just to kind of keep the momentum of the cover art and everything going. Like I don't have to give it too much thought. What do you guys think? You guys think I should put that song out right now? What are our thoughts? How are we feeling, chat? Should I put that song out right now? Let me hear it, chat. I'm down to 76 plays in the last 7 days. 76 plays in the last 7 days. Chat. Fuck. Where you been, bro? I'm gonna keep re-releasing Where You Been on SoundCloud until it gets more plays, honestly. Because it's sitting at 100 plays on SoundCloud is blasphemy. I gained a good amount of new followers on SoundCloud too. SoundCloud isn't dead per se. It's definitely not dead. It's alive and well. It's funny because actually, I see Young Wuzzy. Young Wuzzy's in the chat. I see you. You were recently on my SoundCloud. I'm pretty sure that's you, if I'm not mistaken. It'd be crazy if it wasn't you. He said, like what Nike said, just do it. Yeah, you're probably right. All right. Let me see. Damn, I'm out of like, hope I don't run out my battery life, but I'm gonna go ahead and finalize this song. Oh, but damn, now I gotta open up all this extra shit. Fuck. Gotta open up Auto-Tune Central. I gotta open up iLock Manager. Blah blah blah. He said, "It's me, a Woozy. It's me, a Woozy." Hilarious, brother. Thank you, man. I appreciate the support. I really do. I don't know what this garbage truck is doing in front of me. You guys didn't even peep the police have been kind of harassing me over here in the Bronx, bro. I honestly have no idea why, bro. They want me to be a criminal so bad, bro. Like, they want me to be a criminal so fucking bad. They pulled me over twice in 2 days, bro. Like, and then they just now pulled up on me just now when I was sitting here. Like, one pulled up in front of me and then one pulled up on the side of me. And the one that pulled up on the side of me just sat here for mad long. Like, he pulled up like they were about to block me in or some shit. But I don't even know if, like, they were just, like, conversing right here or if they even see me in the car because I kind of got pretty dark tint. So they might not have seen me. But I'm, like, moving around. I got, like, the camera lights kind of on and shit. So, like, I'm sure they did. But, like, this shit's annoying. Like, it's like they're dead kind of harassing me, I feel. This shit's crazy. He fucking pulled up. The one that pulled up right here came twice. He went the first. I don't know what they're doing, bro. I'm assuming they're probably just conversing with each other, or they were. And then there's a car all the way here in the distance. I'm gonna show you. This is probably a cop right here. Let me show you. So I'm sitting in the car, and all the way in the distance, you probably can't see that well, but there's a car sitting all the way over there in the distance, just sitting there, just facing me, all the way in the distance. Mind you, that's a parking lot. So who like and he's not in a parking spot in the parking lot. He's sitting smack in the middle of the parking lot. Who's doing that other than a police officer? But it's like, nigga, what do you want from me, bro? I'm literally here, like, they want me to be a criminal so bad. Like, it's like they can't accept the fact that like I'm not doing anything. Like I'm just sleeping in my car. It's like they're like, yo, he's gotta be up to something. He's black, he's gotta be up to something. Like, bro, leave me alone. Like, leave me the fuck alone, bro. Go fight some crime, bro. Be Batman. The fuck? Stop fucking with me. I don't have shit for you. How many legs does it take till I break? The way the world goes on and I was thinking you're How many legs does it take till I break? Pure NDA, I can cure your mistakes. Tell me what's the risk if my wrist got a slay. I don't wanna pay, all I do is play. Stack it back and back, and sit back to back. Not in my phone with that. All black, everything my enemies is wrong. Still walking in my shoes, I suggest you should run. I've been sipping juice, but I hit something in a punch. I took her attitude, cause all you rappers is my lunch. No talking on the food, so I'm gonna wait until you done. No, I ain't clip my wheels, I suck my dick, cause I'm just I hope you think I quit. Hold together with your wrist, why I never let it shoot or I'm starting to trust a bitch. I'll admit I'm ignorant, and I just get into this shit. Only wanna look down from the tower, all my niggas with me, just like iffy. Must have Jiggy in the mirror, I'm so pretty. Come from with me in my city, where I'm known to get it lit. Oh, you know me, guys, that's how I'm in my life. Working with a dream, so I'm really gonna pop Tell me what's the risk of my wrist, I slay. I don't wanna play, all I do is play. Keep the vision, spit the west, it's spitting up my bones like it's written. Texas, Texas, press without a song, how you living? I know the world is cold, now your man is not wasting. Another skinny blonde bitch for the tally, toss it back to the valley. Life is good before I fuck you and Natalie. Okay. I mean, I busted a baddest, time to shattered. Couple pics of fuck out of way too much package, so go and rapping the work that I'm having. It is a legend, relaxing off of the drug and the spastic. Can't wait till I have it. The guys that take my glass, speaking of candy, you niggas sweet. I repeat, let's imagine I wouldn't jump in. That shit be tragic. Either way, the world goes on and I was thinking you're radish. Speaking of God, I need a light to cook up this cabbage. Like it's written. Keep the vision, spit the west, it's spitting up my bones like it's written. All I do is play. Keep the vision, spit the west, it's spitting up my bones like it's written. Texas, Texas, press without a song, how you living? I know the world is cold, now your man is not wasting.
Another skinny blonde bitch from the tally. Toss it back to the valley. Life is good before I fuck you and Nally. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I bust in the baddest. I'm the saddest. Couple bitches fuck out of.
Way too much baggage to go on rap in a world that I'm having. Any galactic will happen off of the drugs I get stashed up.
Tell me what's the risk if my frisk got a slide. I don't wanna pay. Spitting on my goals, it was written. With the West is spitting on my goals, it was written. Infectious, vexed, impressed without a soul.
Excuse me.
And on my goals like it's written.
Hey, Mr. Random, how you doing?
Jana Smith and West is spitting on my goals, it was written. If the West is spitting on my goals like it's written.
I just gotta fix this one part because I said the wrong bars.
All I do is play. Jana Smith and West is spitting on my goals. All I do is play. Peep the vision. Peep the vision. Peep the vision. Peep the all I do is play. Peep the vision. The West is spitting. All I do is play. All I do is play. Peep the vision. The West is
Hi, Mr. Random.
all I do is play. Peep the vision. All I do is play. Peep the all I do is play. Peep the vision. All I do is play. Peep the vision. All I do is play. Peep the vision. The West is spitting on my goals. All I do is play. Peep the vision. The West is spitting on my goals. Vision. The West is spitting on my goals like it's written. It's like it's written. It's like it's written. It's like it's. It's like it's written. It's like it's written. My goals like it's written. And not my goals like it's written. And not my goals like it's written. And not my goals like it's written. It was written. Like it's written. It was written.
All I do is play.
Goals, it was written. It was written. It's written. It's like it's written. It's like it's written. Goals, like it's written. Goals, like it's written.
Damn, I'm fucking this shit up.
Goals, like it's written. It's
Damn. It's such a simple mistake, too. I'm trying to say like it's written, but it sounds like I said like it's spitting. And that's not what I'm trying to say. Like it's written.
Was written.
Excuse me. What do you think, chat? Do you guys hear what I'm talking about? You guys probably don't really hear what I'm talking about. No, let me just export this shit and shut the fuck up, cause honestly, really no better way to do it. Really no better way to do it. If you're gonna do it, chat, just shut the fuck up and export it. You know what I'm saying? Best way to go. Best way to go. Export that shit. Now. He said I hear written. Okay, good. Thank you. I appreciate that. Good shit. Awesome. I think I hear written now that I added that extra little layer. I think I hear written a little more. I'm just afraid that in larger speakers, it's gonna sound a lot more abrupt and distorted. Like right now, it doesn't sound too bad, and I hear written, but I'm just afraid that on bigger speakers, that might not be the case. Is this the part right here, or I lost my part actually? My fault, it was right here. I'm gonna just lower this a tiny bit because I'm just gonna assume that on louder speakers, this is probably gonna be too loud. I have this shit on like 15. Yeah, I'm gonna just lower this. I guarantee. Wait, what? Oh, because I have, duh. Also, I could put this into the right panel so that you only hear it on the right side too. So that might break it up a little bit. Also, it's not even on a track. Let me put it on a track. Boom. All right. Nah, I can line this up better, dog. I can get this shit better. There we go. That sounded good. Hold on, though. Let me just drag this over. Damn, I don't hate, but I can't stand using a trackpad. That shit is annoying. I love my laptop. That sounds great. I'm gonna still lower it to about right there. All right, let me just play it back from like right here just to hear the full thing. But I think we're good to go, boys. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we're good. Fuck. Alright, I'm gonna just play from the top. We're going to play it from the top, my bad. How many licks does it take till I break? Pure MDA, I can cure you. How many licks does it take? My bad, I'm trying to do something. Hold on. Okay, I found the right button. How many licks does it take till I break? Pure MDA, I can cure your mistakes. Tell me what's the risk if my wrist got a slay. I don't wanna pay. All I do is play. Stay back and back. Sit back, sit back. Stop hitting my phone with that. All black, everything my enemies is wrong. No walking in my shoes, I suggest you should run. I've been sipping juice, but I had something in the punch. I talk with attitude, cause all you rappers is my lunch. I talk it over food, so I go wait until you done. No, I ain't clip my wings, I suck my dick inside your stomach. I hope you think I quit. Hold your breath and wish you wish. Why I never let it shoot off. Starting to trust a bitch. I'll admit I'm ignorant. I just shade to this shit. All they wanna look down from the top of all my niggas with me. Beside iffy, must have Jiggy in the mirror. I'm so pretty, come from with me in my city where I'm known to get it lit. Oh, you want the right shots out. Running with my mama. Burning with a candle, so my dick on top. Tell me what's the risk of my wrist got a slay. I don't wanna play, all I do is play. Keep the vision, it's with the west, it's spitting out my bones like it's written. Flex is sex and flesh without a soul, how you living? I know the world is cold, now your man is now insane. Another skin, you want bitch from the tally. Toss it back to the valley. Life is good before I fuck you and Nally. Okay. I mean, I bust in the valley, it's time to chat it. Fuck a bitch to fuck out of. Way too much package, so go and rap in the world that I'm having. They never laughing, but laughing off of the drug and the spastic. Can't wait till I have it. We'll get back to take for I grab it. When they candy, you need it sweet. I repeat, let's imagine. I wouldn't jump in, that shit be tragic. Either way, the world goes on and I would still be a rabbit. Speaking of God, I mean, I like to cook up this cabbage. I don't know, chat. I don't know. My issue with it is I just feel like the vocals are too low in certain points, and the way that I had to like Frankenstein this song together from previous recording sessions, I don't really have. I have all the stems, but if I wanted to like I would have to like drop and place the stems and recreate this entire song like a fucking puzzle if I wanted to like adjust the audio issue that I'm talking about. So what I did was I took the vocals, like I kind of just now did to fix that one part. Like I took the vocals and I put it over the parts where I felt like it was low. I put the same vocals over like bare, and then I was able to like, you know, fuck with the levels. But I don't know, it just still feels like, I don't know. But maybe I'm just second guessing myself because, you know, I'm my worst fucking critic. Well, I'm running out of time, so I'm gonna go ahead and export it, and fuck it, we're just gonna send it to SoundCloud. We don't got much to lose. Before I do that though, let me do one final master. Did I ever master this? Because I have mastering on. Okay, so yeah, I did technically master it, yeah. Because this is but this is only on. I should take this off of this and put it onto the master track. That's what I should do. Pardon me, ladies and gentlemen. I just had an idea. Why isn't it letting me save the fucking preset? Oh, it's probably no. Why can't I save the preset? Oh, actually, I know why. Probably actually. He said, "Oh, word." All right, let's see how this sounds. Okay, that sounds fucking terrible. Why did that sound so bad? Why does it sound like that? Is it? Oh, I know why it sounds like that. He said, "How'd you break your back?" What do you mean? I never broke my back. Did I say I broke my back? Did you hear a bar in there that it said I broke my back? Because if so, I would love to know what exactly you thought I said, because I definitely didn't say that. I broke my arm once. I said, how many licks does it take till I break? Pure MDA, I could cure your mistakes. How many licks does it take till I break? Pure MDA, I can cure your mistakes. Tell me what's the risk, and my risk got a slay. I don't wanna pay, all I do is play. Stay back and back, and sit back, stop my phone with that. All black, my enemies is wrong. Still walking in my shoes, I suggest you should run. I've been sitting but I can something in a bunch. I told your attitude, cause all you like is my lunch. It's all been on my foot, so I'm gonna wait until you done. No, I ain't in my ways, I suck my dick from the sun. I hope you think I quit. Hope you done with your wrist swag. Never met a shooter or I'm starting to trust a bit. I'll admit I'm ignorant and I do shady to this shit. Only wanna look down from the tower. All my niggas with me aside. If you must have Jiggy in the middle, I'm so pretty. Come on with me and I send you where I'm gonna get it. Let me hold you on the ground. Shots out. That's kind of crazy because, like, as an artist, like, if I had some crazy story about how I broke my back and I overcame adversity or some bullshit, like, that probably, as a listener, that's probably mad cool. So for you to, like, come in here and me just like, yo, dog, I never broke my back. That's funny. Yeah, I don't know. I think, I would, you know, when you find it, let me know. But I would think that you just misheard one of my bars. I would think. Maybe I said that in a colorful way, but I can't even like think of a bar where I like even like alluded to breaking my back. But I'm sure you definitely heard something that made you feel that way. So I'm definitely interested in what you heard.
How many licks does it take till I break? Pure in the A, I can cure your mistakes. Tell me what's the risk, and my wrist gotta slay. I don't wanna pay, all I do is play. Stack it back and back, and sit back to back. Not on my phone with that. All black, my enemies is wrong. Still walking in my shoes.
All right, I think I'm gonna hook this up to the car speakers real quick. And plus, I'm a little cold, so yeah. Oh, you guys can also see the street now, I think. A little bit, not really. Before, when I was doing this, it's because of just the camera that YouTube has. Before, when I was doing this with my regular camera, like, you can see through the fucking windshield clear as day. But for some reason, the YouTube camera isn't the same. All right, so let me hook this up to the aux. Let me listen on that. Let's see what else I can do in this master.
How many licks does it take till I break? Pure in the A, I can cure your mistakes. Tell me what's the risk, and my wrist gotta slay. I don't wanna pay, all I do is play. Stack it back and back, and sit back to back. Not on my phone with that. All black, everything, my enemies is calm. Still walking in my shoes, I think that you should run. I've been doing this, but I hit something in the punch. I talk with attitude, cause all these rappers is my lunch. They're talking over food, so I'm gon' wait until you done. No, I ain't clip my wheels, I suck my dick inside the sun. I hope you think I quit, hold your breath and wish you would. Swear I never met a shooter or I started trusting me. I'll admit I'm ignorant, I just jaded to this shit. Only wanna look down front and top of all my niggas. Maybe yes, I iffy, must have jiggy in the mirror. I'm so pretty, come fuck with me in my city where I'm known to get it lit. Know that I shots out when I do my yalla. The real would have killed somebody, they call me Papa.
It sounds so muddy. Why does it sound so fucking muddy?
How many licks does it take till I break? Pure in the A, I can cure your mistakes. Tell me what's the risk, and my wrist gotta slay. I wanna pay, all I do is play. Stack it back and back, and sit back to back. Not on my phone with that. All black, everything, my enemies is calm. Still walking in my shoes, I think that you should run. I've been doing this, but I hit something in the punch. I talk with attitude, cause all these rappers is my lunch. They're talking over food, so I'm gon' wait until you done. No, I ain't clip my wheels, I suck my dick inside the sun. I hope you think I quit, hold your breath and wish you would. Swear I never met a shooter or I started trusting me. I'll admit I'm ignorant, I just jaded to this shit. Only wanna look down front and top of all my niggas. Maybe yes, I iffy, must have jiggy in the mirror. I'm so pretty, come fuck with me in my city where I'm known to get it lit. Know that I shots out when I do my yalla. The real would have killed somebody, they call me Papa. How many licks does it take till I break? Pure in the A, I can cure your mistakes. Tell me what's the risk, and my wrist gotta slay. I don't wanna pay, all I do is play. Stack it back and back, and sit back to back. Not on my phone with that. All black, everything, my enemies is calm. Still walking in my shoes, I think that you should run. I've been doing this, but I hit something in the punch. I talk with attitude, cause all these rappers is my lunch. They're talking over food, so I'm gon' wait until you done. No, I ain't clip my wheels, I suck my dick inside the sun. I hope you think I quit, hold your breath and wish you would. Swear I never met a shooter or I started trusting me. I'll admit I'm ignorant, I just jaded to this shit. Only wanna look down front and top of all my niggas. Maybe yes, I iffy, must have jiggy in the mirror. I'm so pretty, come fuck with me in my city where I'm known to get it lit. Know that I shots out when I do my yalla. The real would have killed somebody, they call me Papa. Tell me what's the risk, and my wrist gotta slay. I don't wanna pay, all I do is play. Yeah, this with the West is spitting out my goals like it's written. Affections vex and press without a soul, how you living? I know the world is cold, my young man is now in another skinny blonde bitch from the tally. Toss her back to the valley. Life is good before I fucked you in Nally. Okay. I mean, I bust in the baddest. I'm the saddest. Love a bitch to fuck out of. Way too much baggage. So go to rapping the one that I'm having. They the galactic, relaxing off of the drugs and the spastic. Can't wait till I have it. Won't give it back to take for I grab. Speaking of candy, you niggas sweet.
Hey, thank you, brother.
Imagine I would've jumped in and should've been tragic. Either way, the war goes on and I would still be a rag. Speaking to God, I need a light to cook up this cabbage.
Okay, I like it. I think I like it. I might play it one more time, but I think I like it. It sounds muddy for sure.
How many licks does it take till I break? Pure MDA, I can cure your mistakes. Tell me what's the risk if my wrist gotta slay. I don't wanna pay, all I do is play. Stack it back and back and stack it back. Stop on my phone with that. All black, everything my enemies is calm. See I'm walking in my shoes, I think you should run. I've been sipping juice, but I hear something in the punch. I talk for attitude, cause all you rappers is my lunch. Talking over this, so I'm gon' wait until you're done. No, I ain't fit my wheels, I suck my dick inside the sun. I hope you think I quit, hold your breath and wish you wish. Why I never met a shooter or I started trust a bitch. I'll admit I'm ignorant, I just shaded to this shit. Only wanna look down front and top of all my niggas. I guess I iffy must have jiggy in the mirror. I'm so pretty, come fuck with me in my city where I'm known to get it lit. Only down shots I when I did my yada. Really would've killed someone, didn't call me Papa. Tell me what's the risk if my wrist gotta slay. I don't wanna pay, all I do is play. Yeah, this with the West is spitting out my goals like it's written. Affections vex and press without a soul, how you living? I know the world is cold, my young man is now in another skinny blonde bitch from the tally. Toss her back to the valley. Life is good before I fucked you in Nally. Okay. I mean, I bust in the baddest. I'm the saddest. Love a bitch to fuck out of. Way too much baggage, so go and rap in the world that I'm having. They the galactic, relaxing off of the drugs and the spastic. Can't wait till I have it. Won't give it back to take for I grab. Speaking of candy, you niggas sweet. I repeat this. Imagine I would've jumped in and should've been tragic. Either way, the war goes on and I would still be a rag. Speaking to God, I need a light to cook up this cabbage. How many licks does it take till I break? Pure MDA, I can cure your mistakes. Tell me what's the risk if my wrist gotta slay. I don't wanna pay, all I do is play. Stack it back and back and stack it back. Stop on my phone with that. All black, everything my enemies is calm. See I'm walking in my shoes, I think you should run.
All right. Let's see what Benjamin Danklin has to say about this, and we'll go from there. You don't say. Is that right? All right. Okay. He brings up a great point. And what he says is I should go with my guns and I should drop the song with the cover art that I had in mind. That's what he said. He said that he thinks the cover art and the song that I have in mind, or the cover art that I have in mind for the song, actually goes pretty well together. I'm gonna show you the cover art that I think I'm gonna use. It's actually one of my shirt designs, just like I did for Crash Out. I'm gonna do the same for this one. Let me see where it's at. Is my car on? Oh yeah, it is on. Let me turn it on. I have to actually charge my phone so it doesn't die. I appreciate you guys for being here with me, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Fuck. Oh, shit. Alright, cool. Now I got the phone charging. My laptop is gonna die soon, so let me go ahead and get this show on the road. If I'm gonna do all this, I gotta do it now. And once this laptop dies, I'm fucking screwed until tomorrow. I'm just gonna put it out and just go from there. I actually have another song too I can show you guys that I think is a pretty good song that I could release. I was listening to it earlier today. I think, wow, this is actually really good. I should put it out. All right, we're exporting the song as we speak. It'll be live on SoundCloud within the next 15 minutes or so, assuming my computer doesn't die, because I'm on 29%. And this portable, I might as well use the portable, use the rest of it. I think it's like 9% left on this portable, or something like that. Mr. Random went to go find that bar and fucking has yet to return. I know damn well I never said that, but I could imagine him hearing something that may have like maybe sounded like it or alluded to it. Like, I'm sure he's not just making it up. I'm sure he truly thought I said that, but I can't remember anything like relating to like me breaking my back. All right, we're gonna play one more from the top while I get the cover art ready. Let's get it.
How many licks does it take till I break? Pure NDA, I can cure your mistakes. Tell me what's the risk, and my wrist gotta slay. I don't wanna pay, all I do is play. Stack it back and back, stack it back. Stop my phone with that. All black, my enemies is crumbs. No walking in my shoes, that's what you should run. I've been sitting here, I had something in the punch. I talk with attitude, cause all you rappers is my lunch. I'm talking over food, so I'm gonna wait until you're done. No, I ain't clear my wheels, I stuck my dick inside the sun. I hope you think I quit. Hold your gun and wish you wish. Why I never let it shoot or I started trusting bitch. I'll admit I'm ignorant, I just jaded to this shit. Only wanna look down front and top of all my niggas. I guess I iffy, my side jiggy in the mirror. I'm so pretty, come fuck with me in my city where I'm known to get it lit. You know the die shots I hide when I do my lava. Dirty with a kill, so my nigga come to God. Tell me what's the risk if my wrist got slay. I don't wanna pay, all I do is play. Yeah, it's with the West, it's spitting out my goals like it's spitting.
Wait, hold on. Pardon me, I seem to have found an error. Give me one moment, please, while I adjust this mistake.
was play. Yeah, the system wasn't spitting out my goals like it's spitting. I'm flexing, flexing, pressed without a soul. How you living? I know the world is cold, my young man is not wasting. I don't wanna pay, all I do is play. I don't wanna pay, all I do is play. I don't wanna pay, all I do is play. The system wasn't spitting. I'm pure NBA, I can cure your mistakes. Tell me what's the risk in my wrist, gotta slay. I don't wanna pay, all I do is play. Yeah, the system wasn't spitting out my goals like it's spitting. I'm flexing, flexing, pressed without a soul. How you living? I know the world is cold, my young man is not wasting. Another skinny blonde bitch for the top.
He said, I found it, by the way. It's in the beginning of Dressed in Black. Oh, I said, you know what? You're so right. I say, I didn't say, what did I say? I say, I say, like, what did I say? Pitch black, music blast. Pitch black, music blast. Tell that some shit. I gotta pull up the lyrics. Hold on. Pitch black, music blast, something, something. I don't remember how I started exactly. Give me 1 second. That's it. I'm demonetized. There we go. Yeah, I said pitch black, music blast, give your sis a broken back. Yeah, I did say give your sis a broken back. That's so fucking funny. I'm so stupid. But I'm not talking about myself. I'm just like being funny. Like I'm trying to say like my dick's so big, I'll break your sister's back. Like I'm being like facetious or whatever. Like that's what I meant by that. I didn't mean that I actually broke my back. I've never broken my back. I did break my arm once on the monkey bars at a day camp when I was like maybe 10, and I did rap about it, but I don't know if that song is like available to the public. Yeah. Welcome back, Bella. Hello. At least I believe that's who I think that is. I don't know. But that's funny. I'm happy you were able to come back with or that wasn't even who said it. It was Mr. Random who said it. But thank you, Woozy, for finding it. I appreciate you for finding it. That definitely is oh no, that is, you are the one who said it. I thought it was Mr. Random who asked me that. But Mr. Random said W stream. But yeah, you're right. You're totally right. Thank you for subscribing, Bella. Wow, hi, yes, it's me. Thank you for subscribing, Bella. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh yeah, let me keep going so this fucking thing doesn't die. I'm pretty sure I have to export it one more time though, because I had to do some final edits just now, last minute. But I'm pretty sure now it's ready to go. I just had to do that. But let me one more time. You wanna kill someone?
Tell me what's the risk in my wrist, gotta slay. I don't wanna pay, all I do is play. Yeah, the system wasn't spitting out my goals like it's spitting. I'm flexing, flexing, pressed without a soul. How you living? I know the world is cold, my young man is not wasting. Another skinny blonde bitch for the tally. Toss her back to the valley. Life is good before I fucked you and Natalie. Okay. I mean, I bust in the baddest, I'm the saddest. Tough a bitch to fuck out of. Way too much baggage, so go and rap in the world that I'm having. Getting galactic, relaxing off of the drunk and spastic. Can't wait till I'm having.
All right. Exporting it now. Last time. Hopefully my laptop doesn't die. This is gonna be my last time trying to export this. Boom. All right. So we're gonna let that export, and while we do that, I'm gonna get everything else ready because my laptop is on. Well, let me see, 22%. All right. What am I gonna name this? I think I wanted to name it. I think I know what I want to name it. I'm pretty sure me and my producer picked a name. I'm pretty sure, but I don't know if we locked in with that. I don't know if we locked in with that or if we just we were just talking about it. Oh no, do I not have? Oh, here it is. I don't have a PSD of this. I have to open up the fucking Photoshop file. God damn it. I could have sworn I exported that. I probably did. I just don't have it in the right spot. I don't even have the heat on. I'm gonna wait. I may get kicked off my phone. Is clone. Wait, I may get kicked off my phone. Is clone. I don't know what you're saying. Oh, I gotta read the rest, I guess. Alright, I'm a dip. Good night with the music fool, or good luck with the music fool. Thank you, Boozy. Have a good night, brother. I appreciate you. Wow, Natalie. I may get kicked off my phone. Is it clone? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you're saying, gal. Okay. I appreciate you for being here, Boozy. Have a wonderful night, brother. Excuse the fuck out of me.
How many
Alright, I was able to hook up my laptop to this portable. It only has about 9% left, but it should be enough. That mixed with the actual battery life. It should be enough for me to definitely get this song uploaded. What should I name it? I don't know what to name it. Guys, what should I name this song? He said, I'm getting off. Have a blessed day. Mind you, have what did he say? I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna get off my phone. It's hard to explain. I want to hear what everyone has to say. I haven't heard anything yet nor saw, cause what I do try is says no internet connection. Mind you, I have a whole mobile phone through your mom's name, all bank account. I don't know what you're saying. I don't understand what you're saying. I may get kicked off my phone. Is clone? What do you mean your phone? Your phone is clone. I understand you may get kicked off, but who's gonna kick you off your phone? Like, are you not paying your phone bill? Like, I don't know. You gotta elaborate a little better. Yeah, we don't get that. My man's Ned Flanders doesn't understand it either, and we're trying to understand. Trust me, we're definitely trying to understand, but we don't. We definitely don't. Yeah, but if you could help us understand, maybe we can give some good old-fashioned O.G.D. advice, you know? Some advice from the scientists themselves, you feel me? Chat, if you didn't know, if you're here today, you are a scientist. The chats are scientists. You're all scientists. What was I looking for? What did I go on SoundCloud for? Oh yeah. It's Neo, not Noah. Noah's his real name. Damn, what should I name this? I put MDA. I don't really like that. Originally, I had it named How Many. Like, I don't know. That just kind of, like, felt the most reasonable to me. I am a gynecologist. I don't know how I feel about that, man. I don't know how I feel about that. I wouldn't allow my daughter to have a male gynecologist. I just simply wouldn't allow it. I just simply wouldn't allow it. I don't know. I'm sorry. Like, I don't know. And I don't care if it's wrong for me to say that. Because it's not wrong. Why do you have a male gynecologist? Get a female gynecologist. What the fuck could I... Bro, I don't know shit about... You know what? Let me not go there. Because I'm sure they studied well. But get a female gynecologist. I would never... I mean, maybe I would go to a woman for, like, penis help. But, like, realistically, if I'm going somewhere for, like, some remedy when it comes to my genitals, I'm gonna kind of want to go to someone who shares the same anatomy as me. Like, that's just number one. And number two, like, I don't care what you say, bro. Even as a female gynecologist who's into women, or excuse me, who's into men, you're still looking at every vagina you see, kind of judging it, rating it, you know, just, you know, like, oh, that vagina is interesting looking vagina, that vagina, you know what I'm saying? Like, so just imagine a male, and then at that, a straight male. Like, I don't care how professional you are, you're looking at all these vaginas, and you're remembering them. You are remembering these vaginas, bro. like, I'm sorry, like, I don't know, like, I'm being weird, but, like, I'm definitely being weird, I apologize, but I don't support male gynecologists. I don't. Like, I don't. Like, just the whole thought is like, dude, like, who are you fooling, bro? Like, I know what you're trying to do, dog. I know what you're trying to do. Like, that's how I feel about male gynecologists. That's funny, though. Now, to each their own, though. I'm sure there's like a world-renowned male gynecologist, like, top of his field out there somewhere. Like, fucking state-of-the-art. Like, you go to this guy, he'll have your pussy having fucking wings, like fucking the Red Bull of gynecology. I'm sure exists somewhere, and I'm sure he's male, but my daughter's not going to him. That's for sure. That's not happening. We're gonna go right over there to Barbara, Brenda, Martha, and Stuart. Maybe not even Stuart, honestly. Definitely not Stuart. Fuck, I'm supposed to be uploading a song. I was just thinking, like, what if I named this song? So what's the deal about male gynecologists? Now, that's a terrible name for a song. I really should just name it How Many. Like, I had it as the fucking file name. Just How Many in all caps. I believe Neo wanted to name it MDMA because he liked the part where I said pure MDA, pure MDA. He said bros on a gynecology rant. You started it, Mr. Dr. Pussy. You started it, not me. I didn't start this. You did. You're the one who's fucking going around fucking checking everybody's oil and shit, bro. Like I don't know. I just don't know. Like I can understand a woman. I'm not gonna go into this. I'm done talking about gynecologists. I'm done. We're talking about something else. I gotta put this song out. I guess just how many? I guess I'm talking about it. I'm thinking about it too hard. I guess just how many. If I want to change the name later on down the road, I could. I guess. I don't like to do that though. Muddy. This shit's definitely muddy. Underground. Alright, I uploaded it, guys. I uploaded it. It's up. I did it. It's on my fucking SoundCloud. There's no turning back. There's no turning back now. There's no turning back, ladies and gentlemen. There are no turning backs. I'm also going to put it on my website, too. I'm going to put it up there just to be fair. I'm going to put it up there just to be fair. I'm going to put it up there. All right, guys, you guys go ahead. If you're still in the chat, go ahead and listen to the song. Let me know what you think. I would really, really appreciate it. My laptop is dead ass about to die right now, so that's perfect timing. It's because I have all this shit still open. That's why. I'll go ahead and quit that. Go ahead and quit this, but I gotta probably save this. So yes, save. Okay, good. I'll also quit this. It's ups. It's ups, ups, ups. It's up and it's stuck. Let me shut my fucking computer off. How many licks does it take till I break? You and me, I can cure your mistakes. All right. Well, my phone's almost charged too. That's good. This is on 10%. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and turn off the Wi-Fi. Shut this bad boy down. Excuse me. Okay. So we did that. Hey chat, what are your opinions on these? I want like a real deal spill on these brownies. What do we feel about these brownies? Are we fucking with these? Are we not fucking with these? I used to not really fuck with these. I used to hate these shits, okay. But today, not too bad. Not too bad. I don't think I'm gonna eat one right now. I'm gonna save it. But it was calling my name for a second. I might actually get another mango smoothie from fucking McDonald's. I just know these fucking cops are on the prowl and I don't want them to pull me over again. Like, that's the last thing I need, honestly. I have a tail light and a headlight that are out, but I believe that they're only out because of an electrical issue with this car. So sometimes they're out, but sometimes they're not. But like fixing a light is an easy fix, but if the whole car has some type of electrical issue, then me just changing the light bulb won't make much of a difference. I believe it has something to do with the car not getting enough power as a whole. And I think it has something to do with the last Bluetooth piece I was using. I think it was draining my car's battery life. but now that I'm not using it anymore, I think I'm fine. Like, I'm pretty sure if I turn on my lights now, both will be on. Oh, they actually look like neither one of them are on. Definitely only one is on. Yeah. So yeah, one of my lights is definitely out. But I knew that. I've been knew that. I knew that for a while. I knew that for a while. He said they're like wax. What do you mean they're like wax? You talking about the lights? I don't know. But yeah, these cops have just been out. Like, it's like they're looking for someone. But I swear, my nigga, he's not in my car. I promise you. I don't even know anyone out here. I wish I knew people out here, bro. I'm here to see my baby mother and my son. Those are the only people I know out here. That's it. I might have, well, it's probably just the areas I'm like driving around. I might have stopped driving. It's because of my girl, though. She just be having me driving around all types of places. You cooked on that song. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, Yeti. Thank you. You really like it? I love that. Hell yeah, man. Thank you. I thought I cooked on it. I thought I did. I was getting a little in my head, though. I definitely was getting a little in my head with it. I'm happy I just got it out. Now it's just out. I gotta still put it up on my website, though, but we're gonna leave it on SoundCloud for now. Hopefully it gets a lot of views on SoundCloud. Hopefully, but it seems like my page on SoundCloud lost a little bit of momentum. I should have maybe put it out a little sooner, but I don't know. It doesn't really matter. It really doesn't matter. Yeah, they are quiet. So the reason why the vocals are a little quiet is because, do you think, all right, so do you think they're too quiet that the song is like unlistenable? Or do you think it's just like noticeably quiet enough to bring it up? But either way, the reason why it's like that is because I recorded that song originally with 15, the engineer who did Where Have You Been, Haiku, and Sublime. And we recorded 3 different versions of that song in 3 different sessions. And I just wasn't satisfied with any of them. And then around the time that I was making Crash Out, because I made Crash Out the same way. Around the time that I was making Crash Out, I decided to do the same thing with this song, which is where I pretty much took all 3 of those sessions and pretty much put them together into one song. And then I recorded over top of them additional vocals to kind of fill in the blanks here and there, or to add more atmosphere. But this song was a little different because this song, there was one version of it that was pretty much exactly what I wanted, except I just wanted to rearrange like one part, but I didn't have the stems, and I only had 2 out of the 3 versions of the song. So like, I pretty much I had to like take one full version of the song and another full version. Oh no, one full version of the song and another full version of the song, and put them on top of each other. But the second version, I like lowered all the mids and the lows, so only like the highs came through. And I did that trying to pretty much boost the vocals, because the vocals in the original song that I recorded with 15 for some reason were just low to begin with. And rather than just asking them to raise the vocals and send me a new MP3, I just made this and then inevitably asked them to send me the stems. And I tried my best to line the stems up and like use them to bring the parts that are low up, but it just didn't work because really there were just so many fucking stems, and it was hard to find which one were the exact ones that I used in the version that I made. So when I found like a verse in the audio files and I tried to place it in the right part in the song, yeah, it would make it louder, but it would be almost impossible sometimes for me to line it up perfectly, because 9 times out of 10 it wasn't the exact take that I took. It might have been the part of the song, but it wasn't the exact take. So I might have took an extra breath here, or just said it with a different kind of cadence, so it wouldn't line up. And I was doing this, you know, in the midst of moving and all that other shit. So like, you know, I was kind of rushing a little bit, but yeah, that's why it's like that. It's just like a Frankenstein project. And the version that I'm gonna do with my producer, where he's gonna feature on it, he has all of the stems, and he's supposed to be pretty much doing what I was supposed to do. I was supposed to pretty much recreate the song from the stems like a puzzle, but I kind of like did it my own little way. He's gonna be doing it like that, so we more than likely it won't be quiet anymore. But otherwise, if that doesn't work, you know, we could always just re-record it. It's not that big of a deal. But I have one more song too that I could put out. Nah, I don't think it's unplayable, but I also didn't listen with headphones, so it might sound different. Yeah, it probably sounds different on your phone. Also, it's not that quiet through like speakers. Like a good car radio, it's not gonna be that quiet. Like it sounds like I'm a little bit under the beat, but not really at certain parts. You know, it's just, you know, it's a mess because it truly is a mess. Like I truly put it together, you know, like a Frankenstein project. So that's why it kind of sounds like, you know, like it's, you know, held together that way. But I'm happy you enjoyed it as much as you did. Definitely am happy you enjoyed it as much as you did. I definitely enjoyed making it. When I first made it, I really loved it. I still really like it a lot. It's fire. It's just dated, especially the lyrics. The lyrics are just a little dated, just a tiny bit. Okay, so it is quiet. Okay, I appreciate you. Woozy. I like Woozy. I appreciate you. Yeah, it is definitely a little quiet. I'm thinking. I mean, it's SoundCloud, so I could always replace the track, but I'm thinking I could go back and just give a little bit more attention to trying to find which audio file. Or what I could do is I could just ask the engineer who made it. I could see if he could just send me a version where he raised the vocals a little bit, and if I can, then I can just drop and place that version right into my fucking thing, and it'll be fine. I could always do that too, and that'll solve all my problems. But yeah, you guys are right. That's really my issue with the song originally, why I didn't put out any of the original versions that I made with that engineer. Because for some reason, like the first version he made, or we made together, it was like fire, like the arrangement, but he just didn't, like the vocals were just kind of low. I think we were drinking and shit too, so you know, we probably a little turned. And then every other session, I just kept trying to change the song entirely. I don't know, but I agree. It is quiet. It's like one of those SoundCloud muddy, like lo-fi kind of like, yo, I would love it if he remastered this song kind of things. Yeah, Woozy sounds better. Yeah, Woozy sounds better. I think Woozy sounds cool. I'm so thirsty. I'm definitely about to go get a mango smoothie. You guys about to come with me? I just don't want to take my parking spot, but it doesn't really matter. Also, if I go and get it, I'm gonna order it with my phone. So yeah. So when I order it from my phone, it's gonna pause the stream for like 2 minutes. But I'm gonna order it from my phone so I can get my points and shit. And I don't gotta like wait online or anything like that. But I'm like mad thirsty, and I don't want to go to this store up here. But I need like something to drink. All right, give me 1 second. My order number is NQ44. So if I forget, remind me. All right, but we're gonna make our way over to the store. Hopefully, no one takes my fucking parking spot. I'm sure someone will. No, hopefully a cop doesn't pull me the fuck over just for trying to get some McDonald's, brother. I'm definitely gonna get this headlight and taillight fixed, but I'm gonna need some time, bro. Thank you, Woozy. I appreciate it. I'm gonna need some time, my friends. I need some time. Give me some time. All right. I got hella like cupcakes and shit in here. My girl brought like a bunch of fucking snacks and shit. But I'm thirsty and I ran out of water maybe like 2 days ago. I ran out of water. I need to get another like 24 pack or something. Also, I need to clean off my back windshield because I can't see out of it. Oh, this fucking asshole, dog. Come on, man. What are you doing, bro? People, he's like just breaking the law, bro. You're putting everyone's life in danger because you just want to just break the law, my friend. With your big ass fucking Kia. Who the fuck drives a Kia, dog? It's 2025, my dude. Get a Honda. Alright. I'm not gonna go through the do not answer. I should have just went through the do not answer. I'm gonna just go around. Okay. They probably didn't even make my smoke yet. Hold on. Get into this parking lot. Alright, I'm pulling into the driveway right now. But my 3 favorite artists, that's a hard question. I don't know. I listen to a lot of different music too. Like I don't just listen to hip hop. Like I listen to a lot of alternative and like indie, like punk and like rock music, honestly. I listen to a lot of hip hop too, but it would be, I don't know. It's hard for me to say. Let me think. I mean, I guess I could say my top 3, but like, I don't know, like my top 3 that like are my favorite to listen to, or like my top 3 that like I don't know. There's like, you know, there's like different things. Like I like, you know, like I respect like Eminem's career. I might not listen to Eminem's music today, but I might want his career over someone else's whose music I listen to today. I don't know. But Eminem used to be one of my favorite rappers when I was coming up. Like when I was like teaching myself how to rap, Eminem was one of my top rappers, top favorites. He was definitely one of my number ones. Not anymore per se, but he was. Kanye West was as well for a really long time. Probably right after Eminem or during Eminem was Kanye West as well. Drake as well too. I didn't start liking Drake though until I got a little older. Like when I was in high school and before high school and even like it wasn't until I got to college that I started to like Drake. Really, if you're reading this, It's Too Late was the first album of Drake's that like I personally went and got. And after I got that album, it enticed me to go back and listen to his older stuff. If I remember correctly. But if I had to say a top 3, it probably would be Eminem, Kanye West, and Drake. Like, as far as like top 3, maybe childhood influences.
Alright, give me 1 second.
No problem, take your time. It's probably cut in and out because I'm driving. It's raining pretty hard too. Yeah, those are probably my top 3 like younger influences. But top 3 favorite to listen to right now? I don't know. I like listening to Drake still, so he's still in that list, but I also really like listening to myself.
Alright, we'll get the McDonald's. Will you use your mobile today?
Yeah, I have a mobile order.
What's your code?
NQ44.
Sure. Yeah, you can come to the next window.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you. But like, you know, there's other like, you know, like there's like different categories for me. Like I put different rappers in different categories. Like I don't have like a favorite. Like I generally don't. Like they're all in different categories, and like I don't like, you know, I'm an artist myself, so it's hard for me to like fanboy over like one artist. Like I'm not in any fandom. But that's definitely my top 3 favorite or top 3 influences like coming up as a kid was definitely Eminem, Kanye West, and probably Drake. I might be leaving someone out, you know, but you know. And then like if we're talking rock music, bro, what? I was like, I'm gonna just start naming like bands. Like, of course, Linkin Park, of course, My Chemical Romance, Hollywood Undead. I was like a huge Hollywood Undead fan, and like I didn't know a lot of people around me who listened to Hollywood Undead when I was a kid. I was like when I was a kid, I would have been emo. Like if I wasn't like black, I would have been fucking emo as fuck as a kid. Like I wanted to paint my nails and everything, but you know I thought I couldn't because I was black. So yeah, but it's okay. What else did I listen to? Slipknot. I love Slipknot. What else? Offspring, Weezer. The list goes on. Paramore, Evanescence, Sum 41. Manchester Orchestra. Uh, and there's even like Uncle. I used to love Uncle. There's like people that I don't even listen to that much anymore. But yeah, hell yeah. I used to listen to a lot of rock music, a lot of alternative music. I listen to a lot of dance music too, but I can't like name too many dance music artists. I can name a couple dubstep artists. I had like a huge dubstep phase. Like, of course, like I listened to a bunch of Skrillex. I can't even name a bunch of dubstep artists. I could just name a bunch of fucking Skrillex songs. I would have painted my nails sooner too if I wasn't black. Hell yeah, dude. That's exactly how I felt growing up. I wanted to do it so bad. I definitely did once or twice, but you know, I just didn't. I didn't know then what I knew now. If I would have knew then what I knew now, I probably would have fucking conquered the world. But that's just life, I guess. Just life, and it's cool. It's definitely, I don't regret anything as far as life. I probably did before I had my son, but now that I have my son, like, it's pretty safe to say that I'm on the right path. I mean, yeah, that's pretty safe to say I'm on the right path. As I sit in this McDonald's drive-thru for my pineapple mango smoothie, Mr. 2N44 to be exact. I tear my heart open, I sew myself shut, and my weakness is that I care too much, and my scars remind me that the past is real. I tear my heart open just to feel. Name that artist. He said, time to get emo. Name that artist. Can you guys name that artist? That's actually, okay, so this artist, if you can name him, this artist was the first physical music I ever owned. My aunt brought me a CD of this artist, their album. I'm not going to name the album because then you'll know the artist. But if you can name that artist, I'll sing it again if you need me to sing it again. But if you can name that artist from what I was just singing, I'd be pretty impressed. Granted, though, it's a pretty well-known artist, especially from the early 2000s. A well-known rock band. Not necessarily heavy and not necessarily emo, but definitely right in between heavy and emo. I don't know if these guys were considered emo. I'm pretty sure no. I keep moving forward. I'm sorry. I don't want this person to think I'm rushing them. Let me put my car in park. I tear my heart open, I sew myself shut. My weakness is that I care too much, and my scars remind me that the past is real. I tear my heart open just to feel. It's Papa Roach, dog. Papa Roach, Scars, from the Getting Away with Murder album. But yeah, I can't expect everyone to know that. I can't. But that is a pretty popular album that definitely was very popular when it came out and definitely got even more popular, I feel, as time went on. It kind of just became legendary a little bit. But Papa Roach, Scars is the name of the song. Getting Away with Murder is the name of the album. Papa Roach is the name of the artist. If you've never heard of that album and that artist, go check them out. Papa Roach is definitely an influence of mine for sure. Definitely a huge influence of mine for sure. But they don't make hip hop. I mean, they make I think it's actually called rapcore is what they make. It's the same. I think it's actually the same genre as Linkin Park. I think because Linkin Park's genre is like rapcore. It's also called something else, but it's pretty much just a mix of rap and rock. Yeah, rapcore, exactly, yeah. That's one of their genres. They're also called neo-alternative, I think. Their newer stuff is like neo-alternative or some bullshit. But yeah. Shouts out to Linkin Park, man. Sadly, I will never get to see Linkin Park live in, like, totality. You know what I mean? Like, maybe I'll be able to see them live one day with their new lead singer, which is, it is what it is. But that's a sad thing. Like, I'll never get to see X live. I'll never get to see fucking Little Peep live. I'll never get to see fucking Papa Roach, or excuse me, Linkin Park live. I'll never get to see Mac Miller live. Yeah, I've seen clips of the new singer. I don't have anything against her. I've seen clips that have tried to make her look not good at what she's there to do. And I already know how the internet's gonna internet, but me personally, I have obviously I have no problems with it being a female singer. That could be very cool. I could also understand I mean that could be very cool because that could add a very cool flavor and dynamic to the whole ensemble of Linkin Park, but also it drastically changes the ensemble and dynamic of Linkin Park. Female vocals, sonically, female vocals are going to sound very different from male vocals. They're going to create a totally different atmosphere, totally different music and sounds, and some people just naturally are going to be, pushed away from that sound, while others are going to be drawn toward it. So it just kind of is what it is. I can see both sides, but yeah, I definitely don't think it's a problem because she's a girl per se. It's just sonics at the end of the day. He said I'm about to cry. Don't cry. But yeah, I feel you, man. We lost a lot of great artists, a lot.
You have a Lush mango pineapple, right?
Thank you so much. Have a good night. I don't even have my cup holder available. Let me throw these things out. Hold on. I love how they have garbage cans right at the end of drive-thrus. That's the smartest thing in the fucking world. Can I fit past this car? I don't think I can. I'm gonna try though. Yeah, we gotta go right on through, sir. Alright, let me try to get back to my little spot. I could go somewhere else in park, but I don't feel like being bothered by the cops at all right now. Even though they've already pulled up on me over there, so it's not like they're not gonna bother me over here. I don't know. I just hope they fucking, I don't know, dude. I hope they just find whoever the fuck they're looking for, I guess. And leave me alone, bro. I'm not from out here. I'm not causing none of the trouble. Trust me. Ah, that's so refreshing. I'm not even gonna lie. Talking to my girl about the RV again. Ever since what happened with, my previous living situation, I've been really regretting not getting the RV when I wanted to. I always knew I should have just got it. I don't know why I didn't. I should have just got it. But granted, though, with everything that ended up happening, though, had I gotten it, it would have probably made me leaving at the end a lot harder. Did someone take my parking spot? I think someone did. Yeah, someone took my fucking parking spot. You bastard. You dirty, dirty bastard. Okay. Alright. So I guess I gotta go back behind the McDonald's. Fuck. I mean, it's fine. It doesn't matter. A couple days ago, though, behind this McDonald's, I was asleep in the car, and I had woke up to the sirens or the lights, the cop lights, and directly across from me, they were hassling some guy. I don't know what he was doing because I had just woken up, so I don't know if he was driving and they were following him and they pulled him over right there, or he too was sleeping in his car. But as I woke up, it kind of seemed like he was just sitting in his car or something. I don't know. But they were they were making him give him his ID and damn near searching the vehicle and shit. And like I'm directly across from them, and like I'm thinking in my head, like, are they doing this because he's sleeping in his car, or like what? Like I don't know what's really going on. But like I'm in the back seat, like shoes off, like sprawled out, like sleep, cuddled up in blankets and shit. And like I'm like, fuck, like I keep like peeking out my window trying to see what's going on, because like I have tints, and my tints, like at night, you can't see in the car unless you have a flashlight or if you're directly next to the car at night. And I have like the little windshield screen for your windshield whenever I'm sleeping in there, so you can't see through the windshield. Like, so so generally speaking, you can't really tell if I'm in here. But the cops, like, I guess they either sensed someone looking at them, or maybe they just saw me moving around, but they keep looking over at my car. Like, I don't know what the fuck they were doing, honestly, bro. I don't know. I think they were just like, I don't fucking know. But they kept looking over at my car and shit. So like, while they're like harassing this guy, I decide to fucking like crawl from the back seat to the front. So like, just in case they do come up to my car, I'm like sitting in the front and not laid out in the back. Like, I don't know, maybe I could like, I'm just on my fucking phone or some shit. I don't know. And like as I'm sitting up here and like looking over, I like, and it's a male cop and a female cop. And female cops are always the worst, because they always got something to prove. But so to make a long story short, like of course they walk over to my car, and like the male cop walks over first, and he instantly just flashes the light straight into my fucking passenger side window, and like I can't see shit now. And then like, I don't know. I mean, luckily for me, he was nice. Like, in all of this situation so far, the cops that I've been interacting with, like the one cop that I've interacted with have been nice. Every cop with them haven't been nice. Like the ones not talking have clearly not been nice. Like they just had a very mean demeanor to them. But the ones that would do the talking have all been nice. And he was generally pretty nice. But like, he didn't ask for my ID or anything. He just said like, this is what he said. He said, I just want to make sure you're okay. Like, there's been a lot of break-ins in cars in the area. So I see, you have, he was talking about the jump starter that I have. He said, I see you have like electronics and stuff. I just want to let you know so that you're safe. Like, you got pretty good tints and stuff. Like, he was being generally nice, but just my perception, it seemed to me like he was lying. Like, it seemed to me like he genuinely just was kind of invading my space and my privacy, and he kind of felt bad. So he was kind of giving an excuse and making it seem like he was doing it to help me, as opposed to like, whatever. But he was nice. It's just like the female cop that was with him, she wasn't nice. Like, when like he realized that there was someone in the car, she immediately was like, is everything like she just like hopped onto the situation. Like she was like she was a fucking, like, if it was just her by herself, she probably would have like gave me a hard time. Like, that's the vibe she gave me. And he was like, no, everything's cool, don't worry about it, and like shoot her away. And like she seemed kind of like disappointed that he didn't like do the same thing to me that they had just done to the guy across from me, because it seemed to me like they pretty much just harassed the guy across from me because he was sleeping in his car. But also, he was Hispanic, and maybe they were trying to see if he had papers and shit because of what's going on with, ICE and shit right now. But also the female cop was Hispanic too. I mean, even the male cop might have been Hispanic. He could have been white, but he might have been Hispanic as well. But he was nice and shit. And like, I always try to like make myself seem non-threatening as fuck when it comes to police, for the most part. Like, I have a temper issue, but if they're kind, I always try to reciprocate it and like try to let them know like I'm not a threat. So like, when he said that to me about the break-ins, I was like, before you leave, I have a question. And he was like, yeah, sure. And I was like, if I do happen to see anything going on, like someone breaking into any cars or anything, and I want to like let you know, how can I get in contact with you? And he gave me his card. And of course I did that so I could be non-threatening toward him, of course. But also, it wouldn't hurt if I ever got into a situation, I could like pull out a card or a name of an officer that works in this district or whatever, and be like, yeah, nah, like, so and so, and maybe, just maybe, someone might look out for me or something. I don't fucking know. But yeah. But and anytime I'm ever in a situation like that, I'm always scared as fuck, because like, like I said, I definitely have a temper problem, and even, you know, when I know I should be calm, I might still not be, especially if I feel like someone is like infringing on my rights or oppressing me, you know what I'm saying? And that might not always work out in my favor. So it's always a tense situation. You know, even the cop that pulled me over yesterday for the headlight and shit, he was cool for the most part. Like, he was cool. But I think those two situations, they were only cool. At least that situation. And the other situation, they didn't pull me over. It was like a police checkpoint. And they told me that they were checking every third car. But I think they just picked my car because I was black, honestly. I think it's just because I'm black. I also don't have a front license plate. And like in New York, technically New York State, that's illegal. But other states, that's not illegal. And there's so many people that travel through New York that if they were to prosecute people for that, they would kind of fuck up people's ability to travel through New York. But it is kind of illegal to only have one. But some states, again, literally only give you one. But whatever. And my plates and registration are all from North Carolina. But so yeah, they picked my car and shit, and the cop that was talking to me, like, he was cool, like, it was whatever, but like I could overhear them. Like, he asked, because I gave him, I'm not dumb, but I gave him my Jersey license, and he asked, like, the cop, does my license have to match my license plate? No, it doesn't. Like, I can have a Jersey license and a North Carolina license plate. It doesn't have to match. Like, no, it doesn't. But I should have just given him my North Carolina ID because I have a North Carolina ID, and I've meant to keep my New Jersey ID like to the side and only give people my North Carolina ID while I'm out here, because it just makes more sense and it's less confusing. Because it is like, well, why do you have a North Carolina license plate but New Jersey license? Even though there's nothing wrong with that, it is kind of peculiar. They always have an ulterior motive. That's why I'm always kind of the way that I am with them. Like, I try to be like, again, I'm not a criminal. Like, I'm not in any gangs. I'm not killing anybody, whatever the case may be. I'm not doing anything like that. Like, would I cross that line if need be? Sure. But I'm not doing that. I have no reason to be doing that. I lead a life with pretty positive energy for the most part, and I receive that same positive energy back for the most part. Like, for the most part, you know, it just is what it is. Like, and if it's ever on the opposite end, I've been able to fly under the radar, you know? So, like, you know, I always try to be, like, for the most part, polite with cops, and, you know, like, you know, as cool as I could be for the most part, but like, they just have this way about them that just makes me angry, because like, they'll like literally they'll just gaslight you and lie to you from the beginning of your conversation, and they'll do it with the intentions of trying to get you to get yourself into trouble. Like cops could be very like predatory. Like, very rarely are they there to just help you. Most of the time they're there to just prey upon you, and that's what I think is unfair about police officers. Like, they use like criminals as an excuse to just prey upon people just trying to live in their fucking car. You know, but whatever, I don't care. It's also because I'm fucking black. Like, don't think for a second it's not because I'm black. Like, they're trained to racially profile. It's because I'm black. They see a black person and they see a potential threat. When they see a white person, they instantly rule them out as not a threat, unless they look like a bum or if they look like a drug addict, because it's also about that as well. Like, if you look homeless or if you look like a drug addict, like, then you're a potential threat. Or if you're just black, you're a potential threat, or a minority, because even Hispanic people go through that as well. So, you know, like, if I was a white kid, like I'm pretty clean cut and like well spoken as it is. But if I was white and clean cut and well spoken, I would never have these issues. Like, the cops would probably pull up next to me and like chill here with me. Like, they would probably be like, oh yeah, that kid that sleeps behind the McDonald's is probably gonna be there tonight. Let's go check on him and see if he's okay. And like, they probably pull up and like kick it with me, you know? But because I'm black, I feel like there's always just constant stigma in the back of their mind that's like, oh, maybe he is, you know, doing something nefarious, you know? Maybe one day I will have to arrest him or something along those lines. I don't know. I could have sworn someone was walking behind my car just now. I can't see shit out the back window. It's so annoying. No. I think yes, they might be a little less threatening, But at the end of the day, like, there's still, like, you're still black. Like, they might be a little less threatening, but not always. Like, I've had cops that have been just assholes just off the rip. Doesn't matter how, like, polite I am to them. They're just dicks. Like, but no, I don't know, though. I don't know. I can't really say, because I am pretty well spoken, and it's not really something that, like it just is what it is for the most part. So most of the time when I do deal with cops, I am being pretty well spoken. So I can't really say that it hasn't helped me, because it most likely probably has. But either way, I still have issues where I'm still profiled for being black regardless, because they're going to profile me before they hear me speak. You know what I'm saying? But I can't say that as soon as they hear me speak, they just assume, oh, he's cool. Like, no, they'll probably let their guard down a little bit, but they're still gonna you know, be on their P's and Q's, dot their I's and cross their T's. You know, like it's not gonna be a free pass, or like, you know, it's just different. It's just different. But honestly, I don't like police. I think the police system needs to be overhauled. Like, it needs to be more of like a civil duty, and like there should just be different types of police officers as well. Like, the police officers that just patrol the streets, like, I guess it's different in New York, but the police officers that just patrol the streets, like, that just do simple shit, like, they shouldn't be like ready for action. Like, they should just be ready for like simple shit. Like, they should have like a special task force that like is deployed when action is around, and those are the ones that are kicking ass and taking names. Like, too many cops are trying to kick ass and take names when it's like, bro, you're like a civil servant, my dude. You're not a military operative. He said, whenever I get pulled over, I put on my proper white voice. Yeah, I do, I guess, but it's just my voice, really, for me. It really is just my voice. So I wouldn't say I get more proper, because if I get more proper, it's gonna sound stupid for me sometimes. And honestly, to be honest with you, because of like I can't say that, like, I don't, like, unless I know I did something wrong. Usually when I get pulled over, I'm pretty annoyed, and like when I'm annoyed, it's a little harder for me to talk proper. Like, I just usually try not to talk much at all. Just like I don't remember what I said, but I did get out the car when they pulled me over last time, because I didn't believe him when he said my headlight was out, and I was like, yo, you mind if I get out and check? Because like, I didn't tell him I didn't believe him, but he was cool. He was honestly cool about it. Like, he was honestly cool. I feel like they're doing like a good cop, bad cop deployment out here. Like, they'll send one good guy with one bad guy. Because the nigga that was with him last night, like, he was an older black dude, and oh, those are the worst, bro. Those are the worst, bro. They hate themselves. They hate everything about the younger generation. They just look at you as just scum. He didn't even like, I greeted him, and he didn't even like really want to respond. That's how you know when they can't even like muster the kindness to just say hello back. It's like, oh, okay. It kills you to greet me. You want to harm me so bad that it hurts you to just say hello. You know what? Benjamin Franklin has something to say. Interesting take. Interesting perspective, sir. I didn't think of it like that. I didn't think of it like that until you said it. Oh yeah. You guys want to hear about my shroom trip and the hotel the other night? I was streaming at a hotel about 2 or 3 nights ago. Every week I like to like try to stay in a hotel for a couple of days if I can. So I was, I think it was from Wednesday night and Thursday night, I was at a hotel. On Thursday night I did some shrooms. I forget the strain of shrooms. I forget. I could ask, but I forget. But yeah, I did some shrooms. At first I just did like one cap. I had an eighth. I had like a little bit more than an eighth, but it was an eighth pretty much. And I did like one cap, and I did the one cap like earlier in the day. Like, it had to have been like, I don't know, it had to have been early in the day though. Because I checked into the hotel at like 2:30, and I probably did the cap, I want to say by 3, maybe 4 p.m. So like, so yeah, so it was one cap from like 3 to like maybe 6. And by the time 6 p.m. hit, I really enjoyed the one cap and it was wearing off. So I was like, you know what, I might as well do a little bit more. Cause like I was like sitting on the bed, just vibing, listening to music, and I was getting like minor like little visuals. Like it was honestly pretty intense visuals for one cap, and that's how I should have known to like not go overboard. But I was honestly enjoying it. Like it was like the first time in a while. It was honestly the first time that I've done like a small amount, like a small enough amount of shrooms for it to be like an enjoyable microdose. Like usually when I try to microdose, I'll microdose for like 2 grams or like 1.5 grams. And that's not really a microdose. Like that's not a microdose at all. That's a dose, you know? But this cap, I didn't even have my scale, but this cap couldn't have been any more than like a 0.7, 0.8 maybe. So like it was pretty nice. Like, and it was still mad intense. Like it was pretty fucking intense for just a cap. But then I was just like sitting on bed, like listening to music, like on the TV that had a flat screen. And I was just watching music videos, and like the colors and like the transitions, like music videos are so trippy nowadays. So watching it off shrooms is like trippy as fuck. Like there's things in music videos nowadays that if you watch it off of shrooms, you're like, wait, did that really happen? Or am I just bugging the fuck out? Like that's literally how it had me feeling, because music videos are just so trippy nowadays. Like that ass. So after the first after the first cap started wearing off around like 6, I was like, all right, let me do some more, because like this is pretty like nice, and I can handle this, and I'm in a pretty good space. Like I'm in this hotel, nobody's bothering me and shit. Like I'm pretty good. So I was like, all right, let me do more. But like if you know, I can't just do one more cap. It doesn't work that way. Like I gotta do like double of what I did previously, essentially, for shrooms to work. Like, so I had to do like 3 caps. So I had like another 3 caps in the bag. So I just like downed another 3 caps. And if you don't know what caps are like the tops of the mushroom, like the head of the mushroom. That's a cap. But so yeah, I just like down 3 caps, and like, you know, same deal. Like at one point I was like staring in the mirror, and like earlier in the day I was brushing my teeth, and like some of the spit from me brushing my teeth had like obviously gone on the mirror. And while I was tripping and looking into the mirror, like I was looking at myself and like looking at my face, and like first of all, I saw myself age. Like I saw myself as an old man. Like I literally saw myself in the mirror like grow old. But like in the moment it felt like I was telling myself that time was running out. But in hindsight, looking back on it, I don't think that's what it was trying to tell me. I think I just was seeing myself old. Like I just was seeing myself old. Also, the theme of the trip was everything is one. Like everything is one. Like everything's together. And I think that's another reason why I saw myself old, because it was showing me that like time is just linear. Not linear. Time is like it's what's the word? It's fucking it's ever expanding. Like it's happening all at once. Like just as I'm like alive right now at this age, I'm also alive right now as an old man. Like it's all happening at once, because there's no such thing as a past, present, and future. It's all just happening at the same time. Like I think that's why I saw myself as an old man. And yeah, and like the spit turned into stars, and like as I was looking into the mirror, like I like kind of went into the mirror, and like I like was flying through stars. You know, my spit turned into stars, and I was flying through stars, and like I saw myself as an old man. And you know, I went back into the bed and shit, and I'm just laying in bed and I'm just watching music videos. And anyway, and I'm having a good time. And now I'm off the 3 caps, and like it's like even more intense. Like it's like now, so like now, like everything is like energy and shit, and like the TV is like floating and like hanging off the wall. Like it's like imagine like a movie where it's like high-tech technology, and like you have on like glasses, and like you're moving screens like in air. Like that's like how the TV was. Like the TV turned into that. Like it was like a square, and it was like floating and around, like coming off the walls and like floating around and shit. And also, so now that I really think about it, so Okay, so the room, because there was a point that I got scared because there was like people in the room. There was like, I don't know how to explain them. And people talk about these things. And I think they came to me, but I got scared. So they kind of didn't show themselves fully. But I saw two figures. The first ones I think were the little elves that people talk about. You can Google them and you'll see that people talk about these little elves that visit them. But there was like these little shadowy figures that were like walking up to me, and it looked like they were like reaching out to me, like kind of trying to greet me, but it scared the fuck out of me. And I feel like when they noticed, like they weren't showing themselves to me. And as I was laying in bed, like as the shit, like the TV was coming off the wall, like the walls surrounding me were kind of changing, and they were kind of like it was like I wasn't in the room anymore, and like I was like in like a spaceship, because like the stars were like on the ceiling, and then the fucking TV was like, it was like it was a screen, but like it was like a screen for like a spaceship. Like I was controlling a ship, but then the walls around me, they kind of turned into like Egyptian, kind of like they look like the Sphinx. Like it had like the head of the Sphinx, but it was standing upright. And like there was like a bunch of them aligning like the walls. But then this is where I got freaked the fuck out. Like then in the corner, there was just like this big fucking, I don't even know what it was, but it was big and it was standing up straight, and it scared the fuck out of me. It scared the fuck out of me. And like, that's probably where my trip started to go bad, because my trip did start to go bad, but I thought it was at a different point. But now that I remember that, that's probably when it started to go bad, because that's when I started to realize like, yo, I'm really tripping. But also, I don't know if that happened before, because after I took the three caps, at one point after I took the 3 caps, I was like, okay, I'm feeling pretty good still. This trip is going great. I might as well just have the full breakthrough that I want to have, because I already like traveled through space in the fucking bathroom in the mirror. Like I want to really go there. So I took the rest of the 8th, and the 4 caps in total that I took couldn't have been honestly more than $1 gram. Like it couldn't have been honestly more than $1 gram. So then I took another, or the rest of the 2.5 grams or whatever the fuck it was. And that's honestly where the fucking shit just hit the fan. Because at that point, like, I just had an ego death, I guess. And I've had this many times before, but I pretty much inevitably convinced myself in that trip that I was dead. Pretty much. I had convinced myself that I was dead. But it happened because I was just sitting there watching music videos, and I was having like a weird experience with my music, and like I'm going through like this weird mental thing with an old friend as well, and it kind of like came up during the trip a little bit. I can't really speak on it that much because it's like weird, and it has to like be resolved with a male homie that I'm not cool with anymore. It's not that big of a deal. I mean, it actually is a really big deal if it's true, but if it's not true, it's just I guess weird. It's just weird. But it kind of came up a little bit within my music, because it's a theme within my music, I feel, and it's a negative theme that I don't necessarily want to represent, especially anymore. I never really did. I mean, like, I intentionally did represent it in my music at the time that I did, because I was trying to create horrorcore. But now that I'm a lot older, it's just a theme that I don't want to represent, and I'm not going to expressly say it, because if you don't pick up on the hints of it, then I don't want you ever to. You know what I'm saying? But it is like prevalent in some of my older music, and I definitely want to avoid it moving forward. But that whole theme relates to that male friend as well, and it kind of just came up when I was like I pretty much was like watching music videos. And like, one thing about shrooms, if you don't know, like if you're on shrooms, you have to it is kind of scary, but you have to like let shrooms kind of like take its course. Like, you can't try to control it. Like, whatever the shrooms are telling you to do, you kind of have to just do. Like, if you fight it, you're just gonna have a bad trip. Like, if the shrooms are telling you go to sleep, just go to sleep. Like, if the shrooms are telling you just watch TV, just watch TV. You know what I mean? Like, if you try to fight it, like, you're gonna have a bad trip, especially if you take a lot. But I got to a point where, like, I wanted to watch my music videos because I was watching music videos and they were making me, like, have really intense visuals because of all the colors and stuff. And I wanted to see what I would see if I watched my own music videos. But for some reason, the shrooms just wouldn't let me. And I think it has to do with just, like, the themes that I were dealing with prior pertaining to my music. It was just like my mind and body and spirit just wouldn't let me. Like, whenever I tried to pull up the remote to find one of my songs at that point in my trip, I would just instantly become confused. And whenever I'm confused, I get mad angry. So I would just instantly become confused. Like, I wouldn't be able to remember what I was even about to do, what I was doing, where I was, like, what was going on. Like, it was fucking me up. And then, like, because of that confusion, I pretty much had lost my sense of time. So, like, if a minute had gone by, I lost sense of it. Like, I couldn't feel what a minute felt like to go by. So it felt like time wasn't moving. So it felt like I was stuck in a loop. Like, it felt like I was just stuck and doing the same thing over and over again. Like, in a 3-minute interval. Like, I was just stuck with thinking, oh, I want to listen to one of my music videos. And then trying to search my music video, trying to type in my name, somehow messing up or just kind of forgetting what I was trying to do in the process of doing it, and then, like, stopping and trying to think, what was I just trying to do? Like, I just kind of kept getting caught in that cycle. And like whenever that happens on shrooms and, like, you lose concept of time, like, some people, including me, like, they'll start to believe that they're dead. Like, it felt like I was in, like, a purgatory and I felt like I was dead. So, like, that's kind of called the ego death. It's when your ego dies pretty much during a psychedelic trip. And one of the ways that it can happen is if you believe that you died during your trip. Like, if you think, like, oh, yo, I just died. Like, I'm dead. This is the end. This is it. Everything's done. I lost it all. I lost everything. Like, that is a great way to destroy your ego. Because if you have to experience thinking everything is over, I'm dead, I'm gone, there's nothing I can do, I can never go back, I can never try again, and then you get to go back and try again, it'll really change your perspective on things, you know? It's like, it makes you appreciate things a lot more. It kills your ego, you know, because, you know, you died, you know? So that's what I essentially experienced on my shroom trip in the hotel. A nice, good old ego death. Probably was well-deserved. And yeah, it was cool. It wasn't fun. It was really fun at first, but experiencing the actual ego death wasn't fun at all. It just wasn't fun. Yeah, so shrooms kind of do control you. Like, honest to God, I believe they kind of do. Like, my first time really doing shrooms, like, I legitimately, like, okay, so one of my first crazy experiences with shrooms, and everyone experiences different things. One of my first crazy experiences with shrooms, I did a full eighth. And whenever you do a full eighth, you're gonna have a crazy experience. Like, a full eighth is a lot. Like, if you do a full eighth, it's a lot. And I did a full eighth with one of my ex-girlfriends a long time ago. And at the time, I was hiding something from her. And we did the shrooms together. And the shrooms literally forced me to tell her. Like, it forced me. Like, not only did I physically become sick and, like, I couldn't control myself, like, I was, like, just riddled with anxiety until I spoke the words, but in the actual moment where I spoke the words, I was, like, laying on her chest and I lifted up, and it literally felt like I was being pulled by strings. Like, it felt like I was a puppet being pulled by strings, and someone pulled me up and I sat up and they just made my mouth open and I just said the words. And then, like, they just moved me with the things. But also, like, there's different strains of shrooms as well. So, like, they all kind of feel a little different and you'll have different experiences. Like, the one that made me feel the way I'm referring to, I believe it was penis envy, I'm pretty sure. It was penis envy. I could be wrong, though. And I forget the ones that I had this time. But they were something blue, something. lose something. I don't know. But yeah, like, it's not that they physically control you. It can feel that way, but it's very much like, if you don't do what like, shrooms are very spiritual. Like, they really are. Like, shrooms are very, like, when you do a lot, like, it's gonna really bring things to the surface. Like, it's really gonna bring things to the surface, to the point where, like, if you have something, like, let's say there's something you've been through, like, you will sit there and you'll just think about it, and, like, you'll fester over it until you let it out, until you speak about it, unless it's something you've dealt with already and you don't, like, harbor it. But if you're harboring it, like, it's gonna come to the surface on shrooms if you do enough of it. Like, shrooms is one of those things. I mean, it sounds terrible, and it can be in the wrong environment, but it also could be very, like, it could be very, like, you know, like, it's a spiritual awakening. Like, I genuinely feel better, happier, and just, I'm looking forward toward life now that I had my ego death. You know, sometimes we need to die a little bit inside, or to think we're dead, to remember what it's like to live. You know, so yeah. I definitely would recommend any psychedelic. If you're gonna do any psychedelic, do shrooms before you do acid. Definitely just do shrooms, because acid is just fuck acid. You know, you can try it, I don't care, but do shrooms if you're gonna do any psychedelic. If you're not gonna do any psychedelic, don't do any psychedelic. That's probably for the best. But yeah, that was a nice little trip. Next time I do shrooms, I'm gonna just stick to, like, microdosing. Like, I don't need an ego death every time. Like, I was good with just a microdose, and I could have, like, if I wouldn't have ate the rest of that bag to the face like that, I'd have been fine. Like, if I would have just rolled out the 3 caps and see where that took me, and then ate the rest of the bag after I came down from the 3 caps, I would have been in a better place. But since I ate it all at once, it put me the fuck down. It put me down. And I've experienced ego death before, which is surprising. Yeah, they're great when taken occasionally. Exactly. I only do them occasionally, like once every 2 to 3 months, pretty much. They're great when you take them occasionally, and if you do them a little more frequently, they're good when you microdose it. Like, if you take like a cap or 2 at a time, shrooms are pretty cool. But even that first cap, like the visuals were so intense when they got intense that, like, if I was driving, I would probably have a hard time driving. Like, and that could be crazy or scary, because you might not think, like, oh, you might think, okay, just one little cap, like, no big deal. And that's what I thought. But when that shit hit me, it was like I damn near had a psychedelic experience. I mean, it was a psychedelic experience, but I damn near had what I almost expected to have off the full eighth off just the one cap. But also, like, I had popped a Xan too, because I didn't want to, like, have too much anxiety. It wasn't a full Xanax, it was a half a Xanax, because I didn't want to be too anxious. So I don't know, like, I feel like that also affected my trip as well. Like, I feel like I would have tripped a lot harder if I didn't, but I wouldn't have been as like chill with it otherwise. Like, and also I wanted the Xan because, like, if push came to shove, I knew I would be able to go to sleep if I had a Xanax in my system. But, like, when I think back on it, like, I think, like, there were certain points where, like, I feel like the high just smacked the shit out of me. Like, the high from the shrooms, like, the psychedelic trip from the shrooms just smacked the shit out of me. And I think that's because, like, low-key, I was just lit off the band. But yeah, that was my little hotel retreat. I needed to reset and refresh after fucking sleeping in my car for a week. And I had a good time, honestly. I had a good time. It would have been a lot better if fucking, I probably wouldn't have even done the shrooms if my PlayStation's internet was working. Because at first I was just playing the game, but I kept getting disconnected on the fucking hotel's Wi-Fi. I think they were literally shutting me off the Wi-Fi because I was using too much fucking bandwidth. And then I stopped playing multiplayer games, and I just played Resident Evil, which was fine, but I was streaming, and it fucked up the stream. And it was, I just didn't feel like playing the game all day. But I would love to play the game right now. Fuck. That'd be so awesome. Seroquel. I'm not 100% sure what Seroquel is, but I'm assuming based on context clues that it's probably an opioid or a benzo. But yeah, usually like psychedelics and a nice benzo is always a nice good little mix because the psychedelics are going to be pretty anxiety inducing, and the benzo will will cut the anxiety. It'll help with the anxiety, make you a little calmer, make it. The Xan was why I was able to just lay in bed, smoke, and watch music videos for the time that I was, because I was off of Xan. You know what I'm saying? And that's like the best way to really experience some shrooms, like just sitting down, watching some cool looking shit. You know what I mean? Like you don't want to be driving a car or up and about. You want to be, you want to be pretty docile. So it's a nice little combo or whatever, but I just fucked up because I just took too many shrooms. I should have just chilled. I should have just relaxed and just paced myself. But I just got too comfortable, and I really did want to have a breakthrough, but I thought for some reason I would be able to control it, especially because I had like dosed myself in 3 separate doses. I thought I'd be able to control like the inevitable trip, but once that shit hit, I was not able to control it at all. I really wasn't. I wish I was. I wish I was, but it's not really possible. I mean, unless I built a higher tolerance, because really it was just a matter of just my mind was just it was just forgetting things. But also I think that might have been because of the Xans or the 1/2 or half a Xan. It might have been just because of that. Like that might be why I was having moments of just like confusion, Like it could have been that. It might not have been the shrooms. It could have just been that. I don't fucking know. Honestly, I don't know. I was nervous about the mix. I probably would have just been better off just I don't know. I was drinking beer too. I had like some beer as well too. That's another thing. I was drinking a couple beers. So I was pretty lit. Smoking, drinking, shrooms, Xans. I was lit. I should have brought the mic up there and everything and recorded a song. That's what I should have did. That's what I honestly should have did. I brought the game. I brought my router. Not my router, but my Wi-Fi extender. I brought everything except the mic and the stand. I should have. But I was working on the song that I showed you guys that I just now put out. I was working on that upstairs, or excuse me, at the hotel. Yeah, I don't know why I thought I can control it. The drugs do always win. They really do. Because at the end of the day, when I was off the shrooms, it got to the point where I was laying in bed and the voice in my head was telling me crazy things. But the most, the smartest voice in my head was saying to me, yo, bro, just go to sleep. Bro, just go to sleep. Please just go to sleep. But I kept fighting it because I thought I was dead. I thought either I was dead or I was going to die in my sleep. And I really don't know why I came to that conclusion. Like, I came to the first conclusion because of just my loss of perception when it came to time. But I don't know why I thought I was going to die in my sleep. But I just refused to go to sleep. But that's why I took the Xan. Because I knew that shit was going to just put me straight to sleep eventually. And it did. It sure as hell did. That shit put me out. Because I don't even remember falling asleep. I just remember waking up. That's it. But that's a good thing. I think it was the combination. I think I got to do a little more research because I don't have to do, like, if I want to, like, protect myself from the anxiety, I don't necessarily have to, it doesn't necessarily have to be, like, a Xanax specifically. It could be something else, and it might be something within the Xanax that's, like, causing the confusion. Also, I was having, like, bits of rage as well because of the confusion. Like, I was, like I was angry because I was confused. Yeah, the shroom definitely won in the end last night or 2 nights ago. Definitely won in the end. But I had a good trip. I enjoyed it. And I learned a couple of things about myself. Definitely did. I definitely have like a low tolerance for shrooms. Like, that's for sure. Especially because I do not do them often. Like, I really do them like once every 3 months or something like that. Maybe twice every 3 months. Because, I might do it twice in that 1 week. I need to start writing some music. That's what I need to do. I need to go buy a notebook. I need to write music. And I want to start recording music in this car. Like, I seriously could. I just need, like, I need a generator, like a mini generator, because I have this jump starter that I was using to like do shit, but it's not really effective because that's not what it's for. But if I got like a mini generator, then I would be able to record music in here. But as of right now, I can't because my laptop, the battery life on that shit is like an hour and a half, and that's like an hour and a half fucking sitting still. Like if I'm actually on FL Studios, it drops to like 45 minutes. I feel like it sucks. But I definitely want to start recording music in here. I feel like it would give me something to do because as of lately, I haven't been doing shit. I mean, I've been doing shit, but I don't want to drive anywhere. I don't want to do nothing. Like really, I've just been collecting unemployment and investing that shit into crypto. That's what I've mainly been doing. Just watching crypto, trying to invest more and more, hoping that shit just pops off so I could either buy this RV or get a fucking apartment for us. But that shit is kind of not fun, just sitting here. I could do Instacart and shit, but I'm like nervous. I hated even doing Instacart in Jersey, mainly because Jersey, like, they have you driving mad far for no reason. But in New York, like, it sucks driving in New York City. Shit's so hectic and dangerous and just sucks. And then having to find parking all the time, blah, blah, blah. I'm bitching, but I should just do the fucking Instacart. I really should. If I had, like, more battery life on my computer, I could probably, like, try to get back into making cover art for artists and shit. But, yeah. Obviously, I'm going to try to find another job soon. I just want to take this opportunity while I don't have to just kind of figure something out, you know, any way that I can. Just kind of like before when I was on paternity leave. Well, I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I've definitely been applying for jobs, though, that's for sure. I just haven't heard anything back yet. I got to probably redo my resume, revamp it, add my most recent employer and shit, and go from there. But I'm really honestly hoping that just between now and May, I'm just hoping that crypto could just kind of like, specifically Dogecoin maybe, could like have a nice little impact. Granted though, like I'm not gonna have any significant ass gain from Dogecoin unless I can invest $1,000 into it right now. And then if I do invest that 1,000, like it's not gonna be like a substantial gain unless it like reaches 75 cents or really like 40, 50 cents would be nice. But if it reaches 75 cents, then that'd be great. But right now, I don't have much invested in Doge at all. Not enough. But yeah. And I'm learning a lot about crypto too. I've been like studying shit in my car. If I just need to, I think Tuesday I'm gonna like go buy, either I'm gonna take this laptop to Apple and see if they can fix the battery, or I'm gonna buy like some type of like generator or like just power source that lasts like a really long time, so I can sit in my car for at least 6 hours at a time. Because if I could at least sit in my car for 6 hours and then go to a library and charge the thing for like 2 hours, like that's fine with me. I'm just like having a hard time being around people right now. I don't know why, but I don't want to go to the library, especially it's because I'm by myself and I'm just in an environment that I'm not used to. And I'm always high. That doesn't help either. That doesn't fucking help. He said, what are your plans with the music? Pop off and become mainstream or what? Either or. I have it set up so that if I need to, I could just build a nice living off of, you know, a good couple thousand supporters who I do direct to consumer marketing to. Like, you know, I have my own website. I own my own copyrights, my own publishing, my own masters and all that. So like if need be, I could sell my music for a sync licensing deal and take $20,000 home or $50,000 home or $100,000 home just in one deal and not have to break off any money to anybody, you know. And I could also, you know, sell my music directly from my website straight to however many fans I have, you know. I could do that, but I don't have the fans to do that right now, or the supporters to do that right now. And I'm not necessarily against support. I don't want necessarily a major label structure unless it's something to the effect of, you know, I don't want a major label structure unless it's something that's not gonna be built to fuck me over. You know what I mean? You know, and I do a lot for myself right now, to the point where like all I really truly need is a marketing team. You know, I have my own distribution, I have my own merchandise, I have my own, you know, I can make my own, you know, music. I can mix, master, and engineer my own music. If not, I have my own engineers, I have my own producers, you know. I own my own copyrights. I'm certified to, you know, my own BMI. I have my own MLC. You know, I have my own, like, I do a lot of the paperwork shit that a label will do for you. I've already done for myself, and I do for myself. I manage myself and other artists, and I do it pretty efficiently. Like, real talk. Like, all I really need truly is a marketing team and a marketing budget, and maybe a production team and budget. Like, I could get away with the resources that I have to put out quality music videos and quality content. But if I had a marketing budget and a production budget, what? I'll be unstoppable. That's all I really needed from a label. And I'm definitely willing to give majority of my streaming away for that. Like, even though like I'm kind of banking on my streaming to make me most of my bread, like, at the end of the day, the streaming isn't what makes you your bread. It's your sync licensing, it's the publishing, it's like what you do with the master recordings and how much of the song you own. You know, that's what makes the money for you. Like, I'm willing to give away 50%, even I'm willing to give away 80% of my streaming revenue if I don't have to give away any of my publishing. And you know, of course, I keep, you know, the masters, of course, and the publishing, of course. I want the masters and the publishing, and I'll give away the streaming. I'll give away all the streaming. I don't want the streaming, and they can have the streaming because they're already in bed with the fucking streaming services anyway, so they can have that shit, you know. And as far as like mainstream, like if I'm signing to a label, I'm either signing because they're gonna make me the biggest thing in the fucking world, or they're giving me that marketing or production budget that I need. That's the only reasons I would sign. Otherwise, I could stay independent, and if I ever get like, you know, that big moment, you know what I mean? Like, then I could just have all of my shit set up so that I could capitalize monetarily, or not momentarily, but monetarily from that moment as much as possible. Like, I'm in control of everything, and I just cash out, you know? Because as long as I could just, you know, capitalize and cash out and just live comfortably off of my music, then I could just create comfortably, and it doesn't really matter if I'm like rich and absolutely famous. Like, that's not necessarily that important to me. It's really just a matter of just, I want to have financial freedom, and I want to be able to do it through my music. He said, do you think the type of music you make can give you a big enough buzz for all that? I have a homie who makes kind of similar music, but he never known if he can go anywhere. He never knows if it can go anywhere. Well, it depends. I mean, I don't know. It depends. It depends on what type of music you're referring to. Because, hold on. Because I make like a lot of different songs. Like Demons is very different from Dressed in Black. Dressed in Black is very different from Go to Bed. Go to Bed is very different from Where Have You Been. Like, they're all pretty different. But I guess they kind of have like similar tones and similar themes, I guess. And to answer your question, like, no, I don't really think my music could typically be mainstream. I don't think. But also, like, is my music that different from XXXTentacion or Lil Peep or Suicide Boys? And yeah, they never really got the fame that they might have deserved, but they probably would have got there. I don't know. I don't what I would say to that, to truly answer that question, I would say no. Like, initially, the type of style and tone that I go for isn't very marketable to the mainstream, in my opinion. No. But I'm a very versatile artist, and I've made songs that are very marketable to the mainstream. Like, it's not like I just make one type of sound. I make a lot of different type of sounds, and I believe that a specific type of sound, like I think Summertime Suicide could go mainstream. I think Go to Bed could go mainstream. I think all of like my indie rock type songs are very mainstream. Like Sublime could be very mainstream. Even Dressed in Black could be very mainstream. But like, you know, the other more horrorcore and more aggressive tracks, like no, I don't think those could be too mainstream. But if I did a whole song of just Sublime after Sublime after Sublime, like I think yeah, or a whole album of that, I think that could go mainstream, or just an album of those kind of tones. But I don't know, it's a good question. I think you can't say anything. I think it would be hard to say that any type of music is impossible to like blow up, because like drill music, like who would have fucking thought drill music will blow up? Like what? That can't be worse than the shit that I'm talking about. Yeah, I bet Summertime. Well, Summertime Suicide is the most viewed on my YouTube channel probably, and I did that with Google ads. I ran a bunch of Google ads for Summertime Suicide. I ran a bunch of Google ads for majority of my earlier music videos, but the only ones that were successful Google ads was Demons, and Walk was pretty successful too. But I didn't do a Google ad for any, like I didn't do it for Haiku or Where Have You Been. But I did it for all the older shit. And Demons was the only one that I did a Google ad for, and like the people who viewed the music video actually interacted with the music video, like left comments, left likes, and went back and subscribed and shit like that. All the other videos were just people who just like, they were just all basically impressions. Like people who just maybe saw 30 seconds and then clicked off to something else. Like people who just instantly skipped the ad. Like I didn't target it very well. So I got a lot of views, but those views are pretty much useless. And I feel like that's what made it even harder for my channel to like grow over time. Even though I ran it through Google Ads, which is run and owned by Google, which is the parent company of YouTube. So how can you punish me and like lower my channel's like integrity because I ran a bad Google ad? Like the fuck? Like that sucks. But yeah, that kind of like there was a pretty much a long period for me on YouTube where if you typed in OnlyGotDope, like I wouldn't pop up. Like I wouldn't auto-populate. Like you would have to type in OnlyGotDope, no spaces, and hit enter for my channel to pop up. If you typed in OnlyGotDope, I wouldn't auto-populate. And if you typed it in without any spaces, I don't show up at all. Like I still don't think I show up without any spaces. But if you type it in now, like if you type in OnlyGot, it finishes it for you. Like the dope will pop up. It'll auto-populate and shit. But yeah. So truthfully, the song or the music video with the most views on my channel is Where Have You Been. That has the most views. I know Summertime Suicide has the most number of views, but Where Have You Been it has the most legitimate views from people who actually like enjoyed the song to a certain degree, not just, you know, bots. Even though it was Google Ads, and I don't think Google Ads would have sent me bots, but it definitely felt that way. He said, I think you can get like a Camillada. I don't know Omens, but I don't know either one of those names really, but Camillada sounds mad familiar. But I'm not sure of the reference, which is about 1 million followers. Yeah, probably, but 1 million followers is all I need, dog. 1 million followers is all I need. Like 1 million followers, if just 10% of 1 million of my followers are engaged with everything that I do, that's all I need. That's really all I need. 10% of 1 million is what, 100,000, right? So if 100,000 people go to my website and buy my song from my website, I'm good. Like I don't need much else. And we're talking like within a month. You know, we're talking like generally speaking, like close to $100,000 a month off of like selling my own music direct to marketer, like direct to consumer. You know, we're talking $1 a song, 100,000 people buying a song each directly from my website. Like that's money straight to me. And it doesn't cost that, like it doesn't cost me that much to make a song. Like it might cost me that much if like I start recording at these, you know, big fancy studios and shit, which I would love to do someday. But right now it doesn't cost me that much to make. It costs me more than $1, that's for sure. But it doesn't cost me like a fucking $1,000 per song or nothing like that. Like it's not doable. Yeah. All the XQC viewers. I actually kind of forgot that Where Have You Been? Where Have You Been was getting like, it got like up to I think about 2K plays before the XQC viewers came in. So yeah, Where Have You Been was actually doing pretty good on its own before XQC came. Shit, if I would have worked so hard to get 2,000 views for Dressed in Black, I probably would have had a similar situation happen with Dressed in Black. But like I was saying before, like the whole Lester beat situation just made me. That plus Revity didn't like that whole Dressed in Black situation was weird. It wasn't weird because it all made sense at the end of the day, because after what happened with with Lester, like it made sense why Dressed in Black, the music video, didn't turn out how we planned it, because we planned something big. It was gonna be like an international music video, meaning we were gonna shoot scenes in America, and then when she traveled back to her home country in Austria, because she traveled to America from Austria to shoot Where Have You Been and Dressed in Black. When she traveled back, she was gonna shoot additional party scenes in Austria to coincide with the scenes that we shot in the US. But for whatever reason or another, I mean, it probably was because she was doing a lot of other stuff. She was like traveling a lot around the US when she was here. She didn't come here just to do my music video. She came here to do some festival and also my music video. But while she was traveling around and whatnot in the midst of Dressed in Black, she already finished Where Have You Been. She had pretty much gotten fatigue from the entire thing, is what it seemed to me. And she kind of had came to me and was kind of like, here's the final cut. I don't think I'm going to really be able to do what we wanted to do with, you know, me going to another country or going back to my home country, or at least we can, but it won't be anytime soon. It would be months from now. So we could either put it out as it is or da-da-da-da. And like, I liked it, but I just felt like it wasn't very like, I don't know. Maybe I was just being too picky, but I just felt like it wasn't really like, it just didn't like grab me like Where You Been kind of did as far as the video did. And I don't know. It was probably also because we just spoke up such bigger ideas and then we did something so like minuscule compared to that. But to make a long story short, like I had suggested a few more edits or like whatever, and she just didn't really want to do it. She kind of was just like, she just kind of like suggested just do it yourself. Like, you know, you're a videographer too, to do it yourself. Like, at least that's how I looked at it. But, you know, it probably got lost in translation somewhere. But I did, in fact, go back into the song or the music video, and I added a little additional edits that I thought just added a little bit more just pop to the video. And most of the edits she liked, she didn't mind, but 2 specific edits she didn't like. And she seemed not angry, but she just seemed kind of mad about it. It wasn't like a problem or anything. Like what ended up happening, and you could actually like go see this for yourself. What ended up happening was we ended up agreeing. I was like, okay, like you don't like these little extra edits I did, that's fine. So, and you don't want to tell me not to put the video up like as is. Like you don't want to tell me that, obviously. So, you know, you have my full blessings to put up the version without my edits, the version that you finalized on your channel 100% as it is, and I have no problems with that. Like, and then on top of that, like, you know, you can monetize it, but it's not gonna work out that way because of Lester. But regardless, you know, maybe that's why, actually. Now that I think about it, maybe that's why. But that wouldn't make sense why. I mean, maybe it would. Maybe he lifted the copyright strike on hers, but not mine, because there's a limited amount of music videos I could put out. But I just kind of thought that if she did get any strike or anything, she would say something to me, and she never did. So maybe she never got a strike because she was the first one to put it out, and he saw it and just was like, oh, okay, that's for that, so that's cool. Then I put out mine, and he was like, no, you can't put out two. So he copy stroked mine. Maybe that's why. But to finish off that story, so yeah, so she put out her version, I put out my version, and it just is what it is. But because of the whole back and forth, it wasn't like too negative, but just because of the whole back and forth, and just because of the whole energy surrounding it, like it seemed like I made her angry. I didn't really want to do that. Maybe it felt like I might have offended her in some way as well. Like, you know, maybe I made her feel as if I didn't appreciate it, or I don't know. But I wasn't trying to do any of that. I was just trying to create the most, you know, perfect project that I could possibly create. And just, you know, all the negative emotions and energy that was created around that moment in that video led me to not really promote it like I could. And then on top of it being copyright stricken while I still brought the lease, like I felt like there was even less of a reason to promote it because, you know, I couldn't monetize the shit. So like it just kind of felt like, you know, like a slap in the face. Just kind of felt like a slap in the face, the entire situation. And yep. So that's why I never really promoted Dressed in Black. Even though it is a great song and a great music video, I never really promoted the video like that. I don't think it's better than Where Have You Been. And honestly, if I had the opportunity to do it over with a different videographer, I would. And I still can. There's nothing saying that I can't. And that's not because Revity didn't do a good job. She did an amazing job. But I've just always had a much grander scale idea for Dressed in Black and a couple of my other songs. And the first idea that we came up with really matched that scale because it was moving from one part of the world to another. And that just in itself made the entire project bigger, but not executing it, like, you know, kind of fucked it up. It kind of lowered the scale a lot. So I would definitely redo that video if I could have the opportunity to like really go balls deep in it. Wait, you discovered me off of a comment on a Drewski video? That's fucking hilarious. I was literally just watching Drewski's Could Have Been Love House, whatever, with my girl in the car before I went live. That's actually hilarious though. And I really do be commenting on shit like on YouTube and Instagram and all that stuff in the hopes that people will read my comment, think that shit's mad funny, and then go check out my profile. I literally be doing that. Excuse me. Damn. I wasted mad gas sitting here. I wasted some. I literally filled up my tank, I think, yesterday. And I'm literally out of gas today. I'm gonna have to go fill it up tomorrow. I'm gonna try to make it through tonight and I'll fill it up tomorrow. But I gotta like, that's another reason why I need a generator. If I can get like just a heater in here, I wouldn't have to keep the car running for so long. And then also I have to keep the car running to charge my phone. Because if I charge my phone when the car's not running, it's bad for the battery. He said, all right, I'm dipping for all this time. UFC is on. All right, my brother, I appreciate you for being here, man. I'm probably not going to be live for much, much longer. You have a good night, friend. You have a wonderful night. I'll see you, I think, tomorrow. I think we'll do tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time again. Maybe a little earlier. But, yeah, I'm definitely, like, I kind of want to watch something on my phone, and I can't watch something and be live. So I don't know if I'll be live for much longer, but we'll see. I've been yapping for, like, 3 hours straight now. More than 3 hours. 3.5 hours straight. Might even be 4 hours. Close to 4. Nah, 3 hour yap session is insane. It is insane, man. It is insane. I'm the Yapster. If I ever change my rap name, I'm gonna change it to the Yapster. Yapster, not Napster. Yapster. Yapster. That's kind of nice. That's kind of yeah. Someone might need to take that. Yapster. Yapster. Yapster is a pretty nice name. Yapster. Yapster. You need a podcast. I do need a podcast. I have a podcast actually. I don't have a podcast, but I started a podcast years ago by myself. Literally, I'm just talking by myself. It's called The Right Podcast on SoundCloud. It's mad old, but if you do find it, it's called the THEWRIGHT podcast. If you do find it, you might find some gems on there. But you're right. I think I do need a podcast. Like I need a podcast that I like host. Like I need a podcast and I need 2 co-hosts and we need to talk about just all types of shit. But I need to host that shit. Like I need to like direct the conversation and be the Joe Budden. I think that's a good idea. I've been looking into like some studio spaces too. Like I contacted some lady. She got studio spaces for like $750, but she said like a $75 application fee or some shit. I don't fucking know. Usually an application fee in New York means a scam if you ask me. But I've been looking, bro. I've been looking. I really have. But you're right. But a podcast needs a production space. I mean, for the most part, I could also do it in my car. I really just, I guess, need the guests or the co-hosts and shit. That's really what I need. Yapster? Yeah, Yapster is great. Yapster is great. Yapster is great. Honestly, like, I guess I don't, like, I've been thinking about changing my rap name, but I don't want to because I built such a brand off of it. That's the main reason I haven't changed my rap name. But my rap name is also one of the things that's holding me back, honestly. OnlyGotDope just isn't marketable. It really isn't, unfortunately. It truly is not. O.G.D is okay, but, you know, I gotta just start going by O.G.D more. But everything is just OnlyGotDope. Everything is just that. But if I would have, like, sometimes I think if I would have just, like, went by my middle name or just something a little more obscure, I would be a lot further off right now. But OnlyGotDope just implies so much. It's annoying. Yeah, I like O.G.D as well. It, you know, I just gotta just make a point to, like, have everyone call me O.G.D, but, or refer to me as O.G.D, but everything links back to OnlyGotDope. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of hard when, like if you search O.G.D, like, I'm not gonna pop up. You know what I mean? Like, I might, like, if you put O.G.D into Google, I might pop up. But if you put O.G.D into, like there's another Spotify artist called O.G.D, for example. And he has more monthly listeners than me, I think. Yeah, now is the time. It is the time. But I'm not gonna fucking change it to Yapster, though. Even though Yapster is mad funny, but, like my next rap name, if I do change it, I want it to, like, really represent me. Like, really, really represent me. Like, right now, I made OnlyGotDope represent me. Like, I am OnlyGotDope. Like, that is who I am. Like, I did a really good job of making that mean something outside of what the words themselves mean. You know what I mean? But if I had another rap name, it would have to be something that, like, is somehow really, like, meaningful to me. At least that's what I want it to be. I want it to really be like, oh my God, it all makes sense. Of course this is what my name is. You know? But right now, that's what OnlyGotDope kind of feels like. It feels like OnlyGotDope is my name. It's just, you know, as I've gotten older, I see how it is kind of like a marketing fucking wrench. Like it's throwing a wrench in my marketing fucking machine. But we'll figure it out. We just gotta figure out a way to make O.G.D relate back to OnlyGotDope. Then I can start going by O.G.D more. I think, well, I was gonna say I could make a, like, Spotify as OnlyGotDope, or excuse me, as O.G.D, and like put a bunch of old songs up there. I also thought about like making my name just Sorrow Trap, but like Sorrow Trap I feel like would be more of a name for an electronic artist. If there was an artist just named Sorrow Trap, it would either have to be a band, like an alternative grunge band, or like a fucking EDM dance DJ. He said you should make it your middle name. What is your middle name? Yeah, I thought about that too, Yeti. There was actually, so it's funny that you say that, Yeti. There was actually a time where I was gonna turn my rap name into my middle name. Like I was really gonna do it for, like it was a good time period where I was like gearing up to do that. And my middle name is Zydeer, but the reason why I won't do it now is because I named my son Zydeer, and I don't want to steal my son's name to use as my stage name, even though it's my middle name. But I just think that would be kind of selfish, like, you know, to just use his name like that. So I won't do it now. Like I won't make it my rap name now. But there was a moment where I was going to, and I decided not to because like Zydeer is my middle name, and it doesn't really like, it's a cool, like I guess Zydeer is like a cool name, but I don't know. Oh, I just didn't change it to that. I don't think it, I don't know. I just didn't. And I won't now. But that's my middle name, but it's also my son's first name, so. And what's up, Kai? Welcome back, man. How you doing tonight, man? How you feeling? My hair's mad dry. I should go stand outside in this rain for a second. I'm also getting tired. How far back can the seat go? Let's see. Fuck. I'm tired. I had some pretty vivid dreams last night. Even though I can't remember them right now. I just remember them being vivid as fuck. I'm tired. Another successful stream. I appreciate you all for being here, man. I'm definitely gonna be a little more consistent these coming weeks. You know, my life is pretty hectic nowadays. It always is. So I can't guarantee like me streaming every single day for too long of a time, but I definitely probably gonna be streaming once a day, every day for a while now, especially in this situation that I'm in, because it just gives me something to do. Like for the last fucking 3.5 hours or so, I did something that felt at least semi-productive. I mean, shit, I dropped a song sitting here on live with you guys, so being on live makes me productive, I suppose. And maybe being on live with you guys during the day will make me feel a little more inclined to go into a library and just sit down and not feel fucking like everybody's staring at me or something. So hopefully we got that in the near future. But hopefully I can run into some new friends soon out here who have similar, if not the same interests as me, who are just as talented and kind-hearted as me, so that we could like create and collab and propel one another forward. Because that would help me out a lot right now if I had more of a support system as far as like a network of friends. But I cut like all of my friends off in like 2017, 2018, when I was like, you know, heavy into being a fucking SoundCloud rapper. And if you didn't retweet my song link, I was unfollowing your bitch ass. Back then, when I thought everyone was the reason to blame for me not being successful, which is not the case. I just need better marketing and promotion. I have such a kink in my neck. Oh my god. I've been fighting this kink in my neck for the last year probably. To no avail. Sheesh. I almost fell asleep doing that just now. You guys want to see how I make up my bed back here? Nah, I'm not gonna show you. Actually, I gotta move this fucking car seat though. Is it unhooked? No, it's not. I'm tired. I'm definitely about to get into bed in a second. Lay the fuck down. About that time. Hopefully nobody bothers me. I hope nobody fucking bothers me, bro. Look at this dog. Oh, this person's walking their dog. That's why. I think this is just a lone dog in the tundra, in the frozen tundra, the Bronx tundra. All right. So I got that out the way. So when I'm ready, I can just go back there. No problems. I would get back there now, but then you guys won't be able to see me really. What time is it? It's not even that late. It's 9:10. It's not that late. What time? What day is it? Friday? No, it's Saturday. I'm about to sleep so good tonight. I don't care how cramped it is. I just hope nobody bothers me over here, bro. Like, I really hope nobody bothers me. Like, let me sleep in peace, bro, please. That hurt. Word, I feel that. I'm about to get off soon, Yeti. Don't even worry. Like, I got probably another 30 minutes, maybe. Let me stop eating this. It's making me thirsty as fuck. I should have just gone to 7-Eleven and got water instead of getting this fucking mango smoothie. Even though it was very nice, I'm just still a little thirsty. I'm not gonna watch to fall asleep too. I gotta put this stuff in my bag too. I don't want nobody to see this laptop just sitting out. Let me heed that cop's warning, just in case. I don't want to fucking bust my car window trying to get a laptop while I'm in here asleep. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna call it right there. I had a lot of fun tonight, man. I'm gonna definitely be on again tomorrow. I know tomorrow's Sunday, so if I don't see you tomorrow, hopefully I'll see you Monday. Shouts out to our mod, Yeti, for holding it down. I appreciate you. Shout out to everybody for coming through. If you're new, make sure you subscribe. Check out my music. Check out my music videos. They're all on my channel. Oh, and I just dropped a new song tonight. Right there. Link is pinned. Go ahead and give it a click, guys. Go ahead and give it a listen. I appreciate you all for being here, man. You have a wonderful, wonderful night. Love you guys. Thank you. Peace.